Weeb, shut your mouth. Yo. How's it going, Chad? Hello, hello. How is it going?
Moin.
Moin to you.
Shop. I have to go to work and have a 7.5-hour drive ahead of me.
Yo. Wait, before work? What the hell? That's a rough commute. It's a really rough commute. Also, why is the first message that I'm seeing a new guy? What's up, Mikey? How's it going, Mikey, by the way? Weeb, shut your mouth. You're scaring the new guy. Anyways, we had a new guy says, never tuned in before. Is that countdown to when he starts playing a run? And Quantum just starts laughing and Gassia says, ha ha ha, no. How do you guys know? It could be. It could be. It's not something you laugh at. You say maybe, possibly. Poor, what do you mean poor soul? Huh? What? You guys are just yapping. Chat's already yapping 2 seconds into stream. Fuck yeah, Mikey. Congratulations on the dub, man. Thanks for checking out the vids, by the way. Thank you, thank you.
Run right now, then, bald man. 14 to 28.
I'm just saying it's possible. We can't rule it out. We can't rule it out. Good to see you guys. I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday night / Thursday morning. Here in Texas, it's a little bit late. I got a later start than I would have liked. I was just running late to stream, and then not only that, but Solar was doing some DunkBot 2.0 hack-soaring. You know that guy. He's always programming, doing gigabrain shit, and we needed to get some licenses for some programming shit. I don't know, complicated programming stuff that Solar knows. So then I was having to get all that set up before stream. So sorry, Chad, it took a moment, but we're good.
Can you believe it, guys? DunkBot 2.0, just a week away.
Okay, hold up now.
DunkBot 2.0 is in a week.
No, hold on.
I am so happy about this information.
Steffi,
DunkBot 2.0,
keep your pants on.
Oh, wow. Can you believe it?
Please, you're scaring Solar. You're scaring him. Don't scare him. Please, he's working hard. Don't scare him. Let's get warmed up today on... Let's see what the daily practice has today. Let's see if the daily practice has an interesting start at all. Daily practice. I may have to click it twice. Let's see. Hello? Noita? A no wand start? Hold up. That's crazy. Is that the real one? Oh shit. It's a no wand start. That's kind of cool. I do have an egg. And I have Invis, yep. And I have never skip leg day. Latali says, nah, this shouldn't be possible. Wait, somebody else load into your daily practice. See if you get the same thing. First load, same thing. Same with the second one. Third, still same. Oh, shit. Your daily practice has one. Click it a couple times. See if hit it multiple times. Because sometimes it loads you into an incorrect one at first. So sometimes you have to click daily practice like more than once. But once you click it a couple times, you'll start to load into the same one over and over. That's how you know you're on the that's the chosen seat for the daily practice. You've loaded it like 5 times now. What's on yours, Lasias? Yeah, Test 60 says I've done it 6 times, same as Dunk Start. Confirm, no wands. That's weird because he has like a whole different set of stuff. See, 202 is your seed. Yeah, so it's a different seed altogether that you're getting. Start a normal run, then start the daily practice. Okay, let's try that. So, new game. So we're in a regular run. Okay, let's see if we hit daily practice again. And now we're put back to this one. Daily practice again. It put us on that one that Lasias was on for a moment, though. Did you see that? Yeah, it's back to just this one. So it is it is a no. Really weird. All right, let's do a bet on this one. This could be spicy. Noita. Wait, where are we at exactly? This so people know. It should be. Got my brain. Snowy depths. So we're going into the hiisi base. Crazy. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, dice. Dice. Perk lottery. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, how the hell are we only going into the coal pits? Because we had the dice. So the dice essentially is procced every single time. And, yeah, so we're going into the coal pits. How do I call this? No wands. I'll just call it the daily practice so that people know. Noita daily practice. Yeah, because I can pick up wands. Picking up wands is allowed. The only thing is we're just starting here. Can I get a win starting from this? This is what the start looks like. Can we get a win like this? That's the whole thing. Noita daily practice. I'll put no wand start. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bets are open. The goal is going to be just getting a basic win. It's going to be like where you're starting from a really. It's just a rough starting position. It's somewhere you wouldn't want to be. So exclamation mark yes, you think I'm going to win. Exclamation mark no, you think I'm going to lose. Again, the end goal is to just get a basic win. I think we'll still go on. Well, depending on what happens in this run, we'll probably still go on and do like a normal run, like a daily run for today, or other stuff like that. This is just a way to warm up and get a really simple start. All right, here we go. Bets are closed. Let's see what Noita's got in store for us. So we got the heart right here, which is pretty exciting, but is a rare situation where I'd actually prefer many things over a heart. But a heart's better than nothing. Invis. Invis is actually a perk that in the early days of Noita was considered really, really, really OP. Because of what you're looking at right now. You can just kind of travel through things without much danger. They later tried to nerf it quite a bit by adding in certain enemies and traps that could still see the invisible player. Oh, baby. And so it begins. So once they added that in where certain traps could see the player, it changed a good amount, but
let's just skip this trash game and move back to Gungeon. You and I both know you want to be a full-time Gungeon streamer.
Gungeon is fun.
You're bald.
Shut your mouth. But yeah, basically Invis saw a nerf over time, but if you actually are willing to play that style, Invis is still kind of really OP.
Nah, ban that guy.
Yeah, Invis still does not mess around. You can use it to cheese lots of stuff. Doesn't using Thunderstone while invisible just kill enemies without them noticing you? Yes, you could just like kind of stand around Invis, and the stone does give you electric immunity. But the problem is you would like to be able to dunk yourself in the liquids. So for example, let's pretend that there was an enemy nearby. You would like to be able to dunk yourself in this, but then it reveals you because the water breaks your invis. So it's got a little bit of issues. Yeah, the Thunderstone will blow up barrels and all kinds of stuff, which those we are not explosion immune, so it would hurt. I didn't realize the Firestone made the fire guys near you your friend. Yeah, the Firestone will wait. The Electric Stone charms the Ukos, Firestone charms Stendari, something like that, yeah. But realistically, it's not too often you use that, because there is like a range on it, I believe. So if, for example, let's say that Uko is like over here and he sees me and I have the Electric Stone out, I believe you have to get close enough that it will charm him. So there's a chance that he can still throw his attacks, and it's a little scary to have like an active Uko, which is dangerous, on the screen, and to be bringing out a stone being like, hey, don't attack me, because you may end up getting yourself smacked in the face. 12 stainless is the right amount for the Sun Quest. Yeah, 12 is pretty good. Ooh, baby. 12 is a pretty good amount because it makes it feel a little scary, though, because if it's your first time ever doing the Sun Quest, whenever your health is dropping, you're like, oh shit, I'm still really vulnerable. But it's like, yeah, it kind of like, it slows down. So as the lower your health gets, the damage will slow down as well. That's why most people, the first time they do their Sun Quest, me included, you end up grabbing like, you know, 20 or some crap, thinking this will keep me safe because now my health bar is barely moving. And it's like, well, true, it is barely moving, but also killing your character off is going to be a huge pain in the ass unless you're willing to like poly yourself. But now there's those like cessation techniques and all that kind of crap to get your character killed. So we get the returns. That means we can actually use our next mountain to edit. Meaning we can clean up this wand. Oh man, just so much stuff going on right now. Let's head down first. I'm going to cast the return like so. And we're going to put all of this up. And that as well. Way better. Ooh. Back, you beast. Back. Alright, let's try something a little funky now. So let's go cast 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. 2, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2,
Could you play this
3,
when you hear mosquito?
cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. 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 Okay. A little funky. It's actually way too much. You think. I'm trying to think how we're going to incorporate the add mana. We do have the heavy spread. I'm trying to decide if it's even worth the trouble or if it's better to just 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. Ooh. Yes. Oh man, we're slightly.
2 lines of Coke, free drinks from the bar. 4 more lines of Coke, 5 guys rise, 6 hits in my bun. 7 more lines of Coke.
Let's get a tiny bit of gold, and we're just gonna swap over to that wand. I think that wand would be better for us. Capacity 5. 1, 2, 3, cast. 1, 2, 3, cast. This one likely is going to be better. Sure. Okay, so then this one we're going to go...
2 lines of Coke, free drinks from the bar. 4 more lines of Coke, 5 guys rise, 6 hits in my bun.
I don't get what's the issue. We're trying to make a wand that... because they're going to be really dependent on chainsaws, so I'm trying to make it not have like the worst spread ever. We can easily get all the recharge down to 0, but... I'm trying to get like not the worst spread ever and this add mana into play if I can. So take the luminous timer out. In fact, let me put it like this for simplicity. Put all these up. Add this. Okay, if we do that, we end up with a little bit of funkiness, but if we do that, what if we were to put the heavy here? How do we feel about that? I guess. I feel like there's something a little bit better I would like. Heavy spread's being put on this chainsaw just so that it doesn't... we don't have to deal with the spread. But now we're good. Now we're looking pretty strong. In the Holy Mountain, I didn't see any perks that was like a must grab kind of thing. We may end up doing a reroll. We'll see. But now we have such a setup that we can probably push ahead as quickly as we like and be decently fine. Obviously, if you go too quick, you're vulnerable to like propane tanks getting you. The slower you play, the more you can stack up your health. But a lot of the slow play is going to be unnecessary for this run since our goal is just a basic win. I'm going to try to hit that sweet spot of where we play cautious enough that it's not scary, but fast enough that we're not wasting our time. Wow. Wow. That's good stuff right there. I should have taken the bet, you fool. You a damn fool. What was the bet? Daily practice, just getting a basic win. But some people were scared because today's daily practice started with literally no wand. Like, we had 0 wands and we had an egg and an electric stone. So because of that, some people, they had no faith in me. They're like, no wand, impossible. Somebody check on PC, that's not normally. This is very normally. Dig your way out the mountain using the teleport and the portal. Oh, that's kind of a crazy wand. Huh. Okay, hold on, let me do this. Let me see. Cast that, jump into here. Toss that out, toss everything out. And then one more time, cast that, go here. Okay, and then from there we just go one more little add mana. It doesn't matter where you put it because it's a shuffle. Some pretty good damage on that too. This wand is crazy. All we had to do was throw chainsaws on it because it's always cast and it's just shredding. Oh yes. Oh shit. It looks like some chaotic polys on the ground maybe. Something happened here crazy. Oh yeah, there's chaotic poly. Something turned into a worm. Went absolutely berserk. So that's good for us because we're about to Yoshi lick it up and slurp up that worm blood. Alright, so we got that worm blood effect going. You can see through walls. Some unstable telly. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit. Swapper? You dead. What is that? Weird fungus. Yay! This is why you grind it out for a bit, because you're looking for something like the teleports, which is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and drop my return thing, just because I don't plan to go back and forth too much more. I think we've gotten so many resources out of this zone. I'm not sure if we're going to need much more. Is there something holding a wand down there? There is. What kind of wand are we talking? I don't know. It was right next to some chaotic poly. Chain bolts. Chain bolts are kind of nice in the early game, but we're already going to be progressing past that stage. Short tellies. Alright, we'll take it. Dude, I just keep diving deeper and deeper, but there's no reason, really. Oh my goodness, yeah. I think we're just playing with fire going this deep in. Alright, we're out of here. Let's make sure we don't accidentally hit a swapper or something. Alright, so we're just going for a basic win. That's why I'm pushing ahead a little quicker than you normally should. You know what? I am going to go with extra perk. Oh, the dice was nice. Oh shit, we greed with boomerang spells? Nah. Probably not. Though we could grab boomerang spells, luminous drills. Decisions. Buy the Lumi drill wand, you think so? Oh yeah, the gold pouch. I forgot we had our gold pouch. In fact, I'm too lazy to be all organized with it. Whenever you destroy a gold pouch or you empty it out or whatever, you should have it should be exactly 1,000 gold that the pouch contains, something like that. It's a good chunk of change. Lumi plus Telly to go through walls, faster win. Fast win is good. I don't think we need 2 heavy spreads with all these chainsaws. A little bit crazy person talk. That is a lot of chainsaws. Grab this. Luminous drill. I can actually just slap down Lumi timer if we want to really get some speed in a bit. I'll have to do for now. Which actually we don't want the Lumi timer on there yet. That can mess with us slightly. For the moment. And refresh the black holes. And we're good. Boomerang spells could allow us to do insane damage if we wanted to, but then we have to deal with the black holes moving all weird, and we have to go get a Greek letter, and I'm too lazy to do all that. Oh, baby. Aw, I wanted to get both of them. Let's go. Forgot to turn off your dream speedrunning hacks. Remember, this is... oh, shit. This is the daily practice, so if you play on it, you'll have the exact loots I have. So if you want to be one to expose me and make that, you know, 10 billion views video exposing me as a cheater, then just play today's daily practice and see if you have different loot on it. If you're curious how I can kind of see through walls and stuff, that's that worm blood. We could bottle up some more of it if we wanted to from this guy. If we're... because usually I don't... if you watch some of the people that have crazy, like, world record win streaks, they use the worm blood all the time. The worm blood allows for you to, you know, move around much safer when you can see through walls and everything from drinking the worm blood. It's just sometimes the coloring and all that kind of drives me a bit crazy. Because, like, it can make the visuals look a little funky, but it does make the game safer when you're moving around. Don't want that. Damn, this is the... third worm. 50-50 chance he'll drop a heart, and we got the 50-50 payout. Alright, so we use this worm blood to find some quick hearts, so now our health bar is high enough that I don't see us getting cheap shotted too badly. Okay, this is really unnecessary.
Chat, let's be real, if Dunk was a cheater, then he wouldn't have spent several days and all those grueling hours slogging along to 98.7% the entire game in one go.
100%? I see the typo, Red Manifesto. I got you. I caught that typo. Alright, so now what we're looking for... we're in the hiisi base. Hiisi base... what do we got here? Gotta watch out for the explosion. So our health bar is high enough that we can actually take a couple propane tanks to the face and we'll be fine. This is huge. Light shot gives us a ton of speed, which you can put on the black holes. So hiisi base is one of those places that you really shouldn't hang around a lot. I mean, as you can see, my health is decent. All that stuff. I got a lot of good stuff going for me. But that at the end of the day, you know, hiisi base can still get you a stack of propane tanks next to each other. Some unlucky moment, boom, you're done. So hiisi base is not the place to really collect much resources. You're looking for trouble. Oh, look at that, Zeta. Well, shit, we could literally just cheese our way directly to the final boss right now if we wanted to. And that was the goal of the day. Sure.
Do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Do it, you say.
Do it. Do it.
Give me 1 second time. So, if you don't know how I'm utilizing the Zeta here, Zeta is copies a random spell and another wand you're holding. So it'll choose from one of these 4 black holes, luminous drill, small telly, chainsaws, add mana. Like there's not that bad of chances of getting a black hole, basically is what I'm saying. So what I do is I bust out the black hole wand and I kind of spam it for a moment until I get the black hole that I need. Oh, shit. Was not paying too much attention. It's kind of a risky move. That's what we're all about. There we go. Wand's pretty badass. You know what? I kind of want to abuse that for just a moment. Get rid of that. Damn it, I need to like hold on to everything. Here's what I'll do. Kind of put up our damage wand for a second, which is a little crazy, but I want to show you guys something kind of neat. It's my whole purpose of doing this. Okay, so we want to rush down to the next mountain. I would like to check that wand if I can. Oh, shit! Well, then I'm going to check it. That was kind of dangerous of a move I made there. Alright, so what I wanted to do, the reason I was trying to keep the wand all funky like this, is, and hopefully I don't get myself in trouble doing this, giant spitter timers, like a chain of them. We're going to put Summon Taikasova at the very end, and I'm going to fire this directly in... Well, I fucked up that shot. Whoops. We still have another charge of it if we want to. And by firing off a single charge of it, we actually ended up with several of these things. And my issue is I actually don't have any way to kill him right now, do I? Hold up. We could just kick the statue into him, but the problem is the statue is kind of humping that. Let's go over here. Thank you. Where are... Okay, we got rid of all the floating wands. Good. Wait, actually that one was an always cast add mana. Ooh. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna see if I can do it better on the next statue. That was my bad. I didn't get to really show off what I was planning to. So please hold. 1, 2. Okay. Alright, Telly Wand's pretty nice. I like it. And then... these here, I guess. This is no longer needed. That there for now. Black holes, I'm going to set them right here. Sorry, we can just run to the boss. I'm just trying to show you just like how in such a short period of time I can get so many resources and build just like crazy shit. Drop this wand there. This wand that's empty, we put a lone Summon Taikasova on it. And then we put a Zeta. Zeta copies a random spell and another wand. So we could grab... So Zeta copies a random spell and another wand. Summon Taikasova is here. We put up our other wand. So we literally just have 2 wands. That's it. Zeta copies a random spell and another wand. There's only 1 wand. Has to be Summon Taikasova. So using that, you can just have infinite wand checking. Get whatever resources you would like. I guess we'll take the acceleration off of this. I don't think we need much else. And you drop down the wand you don't want, and you go back to shuffling through the resources. Pretty cool, right? Why are the wands not flying anymore? Because, again, I talk about it in the video. It's on my YouTube channel if you're interested. But basically, whenever a wand is summoned in, an invisible ghost is summoned in first, and then a wand is summoned on top of it. The invisible ghost, since it's summoned in first, it will pick up the first wand it sees. If the first wand it sees was not the wand it was supposed to pick up, it then just deletes itself and the wand, leaving behind... Is this intended? Yes and no. So the devs did make changes. They made it intentionally work this way. Did they want players to figure out a way to, like, you know, go crazy with it like we're doing? I don't know. I don't know if that's what they wanted. But yes, it is how they programmed it in. Because it used to work differently. This was the resulting way from some of their changes. In fact, if you're curious what the other way that it used to work, not that we're going to go into too much detail since the method doesn't really exist anymore, there's no reason to go too hardcore on it, but had a video where you could, basically using a pheromone flask, you could get infinite money from the game, and it involved this mechanic right here. The ghost summoning and picking up wand stuff. Where the hell did my explosive projectile go? Fuck it, let me just move a little bit. I just wanted to get like this super explosive high damage wand and just like kind of charge through the zone. Oh, there is a heal and there's a spark bolt trigger. Spark bolt trigger, chainsaw, that, yeah. But you have to have a wand. You're basically, what's happening is on my YouTube channel, talks about summon Taikasova. You just type in this name right here, the name of the spell, summon Taikasova. Yeah, you just have to sacrifice a wand, and you can swap in other wands. Oh, fuck. See, if you accidentally don't summon directly on top of it, you end up releasing the wand. See how, like, it releases it in the wild like that? That's why you gotta make sure you're careful with how you're summoning them in. You gotta find a method for killing them. Holy shit, that was a little close. There we go. Explosive projectile. There. And then... explosive projectile. Another one. There. Okay, so we got both of the ones that I wanted. I don't know if we need these for anything. Put that up. Zeta. Summon Taikasova. We're not going to do any more with it. We're just going for a basic win. There's lots more to teach on that. It's just I feel like daily practice run we're kind of doing overkill on the yapping. So 6 cast, speed up, you can stay. Double spark trigger. Where were you? It was over here. Spark trigger. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we can't do a 6 cast. Let's go with a triple. With 3 chainsaws. Yep. And double explosive projectile. Pretty simple wand. Boom, a solid 15,000 damage. And the statue's dead. Cool. Let's go. At this point, the way we die is by being sloppy. And just running into like electricity or something goofy like that. Frozen melee. We could just cheese our way through the wall down to the boss as well.
I wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is
drenched in sweat. Any cool stuff there? Extra life, sure. So while Zeta is annoying to work with in a lot of ways, at least it can be used to abuse stuff like that summon Taikasova. Even though we did have another method for abusing it as well if we really needed to rely on it, but we did not need to. Did I put that on a shuffle? I did. Oh well. There's a polymage over there. He makes me a bit nervous. Oops, I accidentally shot that right through the portal. That's my bad. We go here, we grab the heal. And remember, this run started with, we actually had absolutely no wands. We had literally no wands, and we were in the second zone. And yet, we found a way not only to win, but we fucking thrived. We thrived on this bad boy. Pretty good resources on it. Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't grabbed any orbs, so there's no reason to wait around. We can just... 0 orbs necessary. Zooming around. We can even do a quick dip in the lava to, you know, exfoliate. It's good for the skin. Just quick, one more dip. Alright, feels good, feels good. And... you may be asking yourself, are you about to go die where the peasants die? Isn't that going to be really embarrassing for you? And the answer is yes, it would be extremely embarrassing to die where the peasants die. So, of course, I won't allow for that. Let's hit there. And daily practice does still have the dark sun, right? It better. Yes, it does. Into the dark sun we go, whether we like it or not. Whoop. Sorry if I missed the explanation. How is Zeta always pulling from the black hole one? It's not always. If you notice, sometimes I'd pull it out and it takes a moment. I just put, basically everything I believe is pulled from evenly. So if you had, there's the Zeta wand, but then there were 3 other wands. And if you were to add all the spells together, there was a total of like, I don't know, let's just say 15 spells. Well, of the 15 spells, like 4 of them were black hole. So every time I was selecting at random, there was a 4 in 15 chance that it would select the black hole, which was pretty often.
Yes, you started run without wands.
Basically
and that was your
1/3.
state for something between 10 and 30 seconds. So don't paint yourself some god gamer.
What? Uba, you were taking notes the whole time. I know it. I know it.
Holy moly.
For every minute you spent starting your run and touching the Holy Mountain portal, round down, you need to shift that many times. If you go over 20 shifts, I know you will, then you'll need to kill a boss for every minute. Okay, what the hell kind of what is this shit? Probably a bad run idea. Okay, well, fair enough. What? Can you merge essence stones? Can you merge them? Like, can you have a firestone that also gives off electricity? There may be some kind of weird... I don't think so. There may be some weird setup through fungal shifts that you could achieve something close, but it definitely wouldn't be possible with every stone. Even I'd pretty much would say no. There may be some weird outlier exceptions. How about using the sun to kill the Leviathan? He is quite vulnerable to it. I don't think you've done that before. You have to power up that so we can survive the dark sun just to kill the Leviathan. Exploring the mirror worlds. I think just do a roulette. Alright, let's do a roulette. After all that thinking, I honestly, no runs stand out to me. We have some fun ideas for some science I wanted to do, but since we did the daily practice and I've been kind of just yapping, I'm in Noita daily run, roulette daily run mode. It's Resident Sleeper. Noita roulette daily run. When was the last time you did a pure no gold run? Maybe tomorrow again? A pure no gold run? Probably about 2 months, maybe 3 months. I don't mind those challenge runs. I like them, but some people in the chat get a little upset. They're like, nah, another one. All right, let's begin. Daily run. Remember, I loaded into the daily because we were playing that practice run. We probably will have to load it multiple times, so don't be surprised. 11 orb Kolmi no hit run, but you take a piece of clothing off every time you take damage. What? What kind of stream do you think this is? Daily run? Snoop Dogg. Acceleradium. Weebs! Quiet, weebs. Hush. Don't take the orb, dumbass. Thank you. Kind of forgot. We have a step for later. What was the roulette? So we don't know the roulette until we roll it. Basically, we don't know how many fungal shifts we're going to do. We don't know how many bosses we're going to kill. We don't know how many orbs we need to collect. All of that will be decided at the first mountain. So when you're placing your bets, you have to place your bets a little bit in the dark. The range for each one is going to be the classic 0 to 11. Sometimes we get a little bit crazier and we change the ranges up a bit, but today we're going with the classic 0 to 11 for each category, meaning we'll have to collect 0 to 11 orbs, do 0 to 11 fungal ships, and 0 to 11 boss kills. We don't know until we reach the first mountain. Ambrosia right off the bat? Hell yeah. Imagine if Dunk gets 0-0-0 and it becomes a nothing run. That is possible. That is possible. By the way, all of this we try to do in the main world. It's part of like the fun, because whenever you start to go into parallel worlds and all that, your resources snowball. You become a god, right? Because you just can do everything. For this challenge, I usually like to keep it all in the main world just because it makes it feel more like you have to work with the resources that were given to you, right? I don't think I want the fireballs anymore. Stupid fireballs. Been a long time since you did a coin flip for New Game Plus run. I don't think it's been that long, right? Maybe in the last 4 months, which I guess is a bit. I feel like historically you guys have bad luck with the coin flip run. Or good luck, depending on how you look at it, I guess. Like, we never have to go to that deep into New Game Plus. You mean historically you rig it? I don't rig it. Always legit. So right there, if we want to, we could use the explosive to get in there. We can also just use this torch and just like hold it in next to the wood, and the wood will catch after a moment. Wait, what was that? Spark bolts. I'll take it. Bouncing bursts are gone. Spark bolts are in. And this is sealed up completely. So what we can do, save ourselves using our bomb. There we go. Move that nice and close. Blow that up. Lame. Lame. Chaotic poly. So that's another interesting one, because chaotic poly means that it is a guaranteed way out of the very first mountain, which I am interested in. We could use our torch to ignite the wood, which just let us slowly get to that HP. But I'm also feeling a little bit lazy, so we're gonna do that. I've seen with cheats you can create a wand with more speed stat. My questions are, do normal game wands have different speed stats, and what does it actually do? Yeah, so there is actually some natural variance in wands. Wands have some hidden stats. I wouldn't focus on it too much. Really, the only people that, oh my god, actually end up caring too much about hidden wand stats are people doing like extreme Noita science. It's not something you worry too much about in your everyday run. I'll explain in a moment. Let me get rid of these guys. They're being super annoying.
Multitudes got a fixed 1.5. Common multitudes W.
There you go. So what he means by that is that projectiles you fire from the Wand of Multitudes. Yes, if you were to fire like a bubble, for example, a bubble has a certain natural speed. See, it says 250, but when you fire it from certain wands that have they'll naturally boost the projectile even more, giving it a little bit more speed. And same goes for some wands, even can give it like a lower speed than natural. It's very slight variances. I mean, in the extreme cases, you can actually notice the difference, but I wouldn't say like wand to wand you really look at it that often. Latali said that random wands can get as high as 10 times a speed multiplier. It works exactly the same as something like light shot being 7.5. That's it. That is pretty insane. 10 times speed. What the fuck? I'm guessing that's like really rare. But an example, if you're ever curious and you want to see a wand that has a natural, insanely high speed, you can kill the Meat Realm boss. The Meat Realm boss actually coughs up a wand that has 3 always casts, but its natural speed multiplier, it's hidden in the wand, by the way. You can't see it. It's something that you'd have to like data mine up to like look up into the stats. You can see it though visually by something like a black hole. Black hole's a really good one to test with, because when you shoot a black hole, travels kind of slow, right? Just like kind of digs through stuff. But if you put it on one of these wands that has an insanely high natural base movement speed, when you put a black hole on it, it's going to shoot, and the black hole's going to travel really fast. And you're like, but I didn't have any modifiers. That's a good way to tell what the natural stats were of the wand. Again, don't go searching out wands and trying to narrow down their hidden stats. Usually is not worth the trouble. No, it would be some crazy person behavior. That would only be for really, really deep Noita science, not like basic Noita wins. No one's really hunting that kind of stuff down in their base wins. Drop a bomb there. Kind of sucks because this area is kind of flooded with blood already. I don't know if we're going to get what we want out of it. So we're using the torch spell, and we're going to look around in here and see what we can find. Looks like a whole lot of nothing, because it's going to be like a little dead-end spot. Move this way. Oh, it's kind of scary when you go in here like this. Whoop. So this is the heal. This one actually will give us a full heal. I would rather not grab that one right now, because it is a little wasteful. I don't necessarily need the heal at this moment. But this one is a plus 25, so we'll get additional 25 health, and then we're going to leave that heal there, so later if there's an emergency and we need it, we know it's in there. And again, the torch is how we can see in there. There's a couple different ways to see in there. Worm blood is the most popular. Drink some worm blood, you can see in the dark over there. And there's always going to be a heal and plus 25 HP. So let's jump into the mountain. And this is where we need to roll the roulette. NoitaRoulette.com, which was made by Arntorius. And it's a website where you can let RNG select what your goal is for the day. So last chance to get your predictions in. I'm going to roll it. This one here is going to tell us how many fungal shifts we have to do today. This one in the middle is going to tell us how many orbs we need to collect today. And this one on the right is going to tell us how many bosses to kill. Remember, the range is going to be 0 to 11 in each category, just because there are up to 11 orbs in the main world. What'd you do last 3 hours? We did the daily practice run. It was a fun one today. It was definitely a fun one. Here it is. No reopens. Chosen one. Wait, let me see if you're trolling Chosen one. You're trolling. You had just bet earlier. Yes, you piece of shit. I almost reopened for you. I'll never trust you again. Here it is. Locking it up. Zero fungal shifts. 1 orb. Quite challenging, I must say. And 7 bosses. Hey, fate made this decision, not me. It's out of my hands, chat. I'm a victim of fate. 0, 1, and 7.
0 shifts equals reroll. It's quite literally the rule. Press the button again, uncle.
No. 0 shifts, 1 orb, 7 bosses. Let's lock in. Let's get us a win.
We have to be hyper vigilant. This old man is 100% going to try his best to grab 2 orbs.
Okay, that actually is probably the biggest threat of the run. Not completely wrong. Was there any actual spark bolts? No. Okay, so I want to move these here, I think. I guess we can put the bubble there too. Why not? Why not? Grab. Wait, what? I can go there. I forgot to grab the chaotic poly.
Look at them get mad. We could have done literally anything else, but now we get a normal run disguised as a roulette run. You get what you deserve, chat. Resident sleeper.
Because of having to listen to you guys yap, I forgot to grab the chaotic poly in the first zone, giving me a guaranteed way out of the mountain, so we're gonna have to collapse our first mountain. Shit. Oh well. Oh well.
It's not fair if you are looking when you stop the roll. You can anticipate lower numbers by clicking when you see higher ones.
I wasn't even paying
past,
attention.
You closed your eyes.
I'll close my eyes in the future as well. I wasn't even paying attention to what the numbers were. I just kind of clicked. Tablet dig. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, damn it. Yeah. So we're going to let the first mountain collapse. I think we can get by on this anyways. No reopens.
I got my COVID test back and it says 50. What does that even mean? At least my IQ test came back positive.
Wait, what? It's pretty funny. Okay. Heal. So we haven't grabbed the heal yet. We can still... Luckily, whenever the Holy Mountain collapses, this rubble, even though it is Holy Mountain, so normally you're thinking when you shoot at Holy Mountain, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it darkens it, but it doesn't do any actual, like, digging. This rubble actually can be dug away with spark bolts and with bubble. So we do have that option available to us, which is why I'm willing to collapse it, because it's like, oh, well, we'll dig back in there and grab the heal in a little bit. Ooh, we got a buddy here. Problem is, he's kind of located in a weird spot right now. Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect. Oh! Slime. Freezing liquid. We probably should have done something about that. Please don't come up here. Don't come up here anymore. Please chill, chill, chill. I'll grab that. I'm going to throw it out of the way because I don't trust him to kill himself or something. We're trying to get some telly juice from him. Oh, what? He got Berserkium on him and his buddy killed him. Fuck. If you're curious, we're going to farm a telly flask from him. It's not that big of a deal. It's always nice to have, but it isn't like, oh my god, we're screwed. Don't make this run take 4 hours. You know it's easy. Push through and get it over for everyone's sake. What? It's a fun run. Do you not like the journey each day? Sometimes you guys get so hyper-focused on the destination, you forget to enjoy the journey. Hook bolt. That's not bad. That's like a shitty teleport bolts, essentially, but it's something. Shitty telebolt is better than no telebolt. Punch? That's it's about enjoying the adventure. Immediately punched in the face. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll have time for some Twitch integration today. I think it is safe to plan for some TI Gamba at the end of stream. Unless something insane happens in this run, but that's, yeah. That wouldn't. I'm always in control. Ooh. This is what we wanted. Free heart. Yeah, we need to heal soon. Oh, look at that. Look at our little buddy. He found a wand for us. What a nice guy. So what this means, black holes are a huge find. Today's daily's got the hookup. It means that we can actually go to the next mountain. Oh, baby. Hold up now. Alright, let's go with this. I've got it all planned out. Dunk forgot to turn off his streamer mod. What? Don't be jealous. Why are you always so jealous, chat? So I think the move is actually going to be to put the spark bolt and the chainsaw here, and that's it. Pretty nice. And you always end up with a, even if it fires this way, so sometimes it fires this way, sometimes this way. It's random, right? And even if this is first, that means it's good. Spark trigger chainsaw is going to hit. If it fires like this, it's fine because the spark trigger will say, hey, nothing's here, and it'll wrap and grab the chainsaw. So you end up in a scenario where 100% of the time, the targets will be hit with a chainsaw. Ooh, and even more stuff. You can see it right here on the boards. There is always a chainsaw in front of the spark bolt. So we do get Tinker with Wands everywhere, which is nice. We will yoink it. Yeah, Tinker will speed things up a bit. That is true. What else do we want here? I guess we can grab that. The heal is chilling. So at this point, what I was planning to do was I was going to use these black holes, and I was just going to tear a hole in this and get back to the previous zone, because obviously we went back a little bit early. But that is not necessary because we have Tinker. So unless you're trying to do some stuff where you get pacifist chest, that's a whole other thing. But there's no reason to need the Holy Mountain to stay intact because we can still edit. And so once you collapse the mountain, it's okay to destroy the Holy Mountain stuff. The gods won't get pissed because it's already collapsed. So then we can just give it a moment, wait for the curse. Those little red dots are all over it. It's for about 30 seconds. That's the curse. Okay, so now we can dig that path that I was talking about after we've already collapsed the mountain, because we have the ability to edit, so there's no reason. Oh, look, a meditation cube. Speaking of poly tricks, this one definitely is a useful one. Except for we have Tinker already, but in general, it'd be a good one to know if we didn't already have Tinker, or somebody else today may have selected a different perk. Don't forget that using this meditation cube, you can get 10 minutes of just like I have this perk, you can get it for 10 minutes without having this perk. But the way you would do it is because when the player enters, it gives you the ability to tinker. When the player leaves, it removes the ability to tinker. But if you just... Ooh, nice. Is that crazy? It's a bit of a laser. Can't hear in here. It's like always crazy. So you would poly yourself, and then once you polyed yourself, you would jump into the portal, and it... oops. You would poly yourself and jump to the portal, and the game wouldn't know that the player has left, so it wouldn't know to take away your editing ability. And so you'd be left with some nifty editing for 10 minutes, and then it expires. Because I guess the devs anticipated that. I don't know if that was being abused by the players before they put in the countermeasure, or if they had the countermeasure from day one. Are you not misremembering this gym? Is that me dying? Listen, I died as a fish one time near the portal. That is not the same. I don't think this is it. Is it? This one's... I don't love you, Wisp. Get away from me. This was an unfortunate fish accident. I don't love you anymore. Ah. I had an infinite healing Wisp chasing me around, so I was kind of goofing around with it. Stop following me. There's some polymorphine right there. Oh! I remember this death well. Oh my god! After all that work! I don't even know what killed me. Was this on a Deathless Month too? I'm not sure. But what ended up happening was that the fish die when they get hit by concentrated mana. So I went to go into the portal and I whiffed my teleport bolt and shot myself into the chaotic poly. Chaotic poly can turn you into any creature. It happened to randomly turn me into a fish. When you're a fish, you really don't have much control. You just kind of fall. So I just fell into the concentrated mana, which then killed me. So that's why the cause of death says damage from material concentrated mana while polymorphed into the fish. Essentially, concentrated mana is going to turn into like same idea as like acid touching the player. Well, concentrated mana is like that to a fish. It just melts them. So I just got shredded. Right there. Oh! Fish are made of metal. I don't know why they made it so deadly to the fish. I don't know. Maybe Latali give us some Finnish lore to explain it to us. Why do the fish hate that? You replace that reduced recharge with a fly downwards in the mountain, it won't use as much mana, should still be about as fast. That's a great idea there, Rose Meadow. I like that idea a lot. Wait. Where was that fly downwards? I feel like I... Was it in the second mountain? Alright, we're gonna grab the heal. That is a really good idea. So basically what Rose is trying to suggest is a method to help remove... Because the only thing that's holding us back, the only thing that makes that not go full speed crazy fast is because there's a little bit of cast delay left. So this removes all of the recharge time. We just need to get rid of the cast delay. Which, I mean, I guess you could do like something like that to help. Which is not bad. But I think Rose's idea was also really good. So let's go check that out. Put the digging bolt on the spark trigger. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a digging bolt now. We could literally just do this, couldn't we? Also good. But I'm gonna go check out that the downwards one, because that's something you don't really utilize very often. I can't remember how far the spark trigger gets before it's messed with. Where is that? Okay, there it is. So this is what Rose is pointing out. If you look at the fly downwards, it actually has minus 0.13 cast delay, and it costs 0 mana. It's kind of cool. So in this case, you could do something like that, and you still get some. Usually, you won't get as much distance because it was gonna pull it down. So if I shoot this, boom. But Sparkbolt naturally travels so fast that it's gonna get some serious distance before it really is much of a problem. Oops. Which it's pretty crazy distance actually. I didn't think it was gonna get quite that far, but that's great idea, Rose. And for 0 mana, that's some efficient shit. That is efficient. Where is the chainsaw? Oh yeah, I put it here. In fact, that's probably the best wand setup that we got right now. You can throw the damage plus, but it becomes a little bit less spammy, and the recoil, and it's not really necessary. Enemies at this point are not going to be surviving that shit. Torch. No, we don't need that torch. We don't need that. Put that up, and we are in business. Drill's cheaper. That is true. Drill is cheaper, but drill is a little bit less damage. It does 8 drill damage versus 13 slice, and I think I like the 13 slice in the fungal area, but they're both good. The drill does give you better digging though, which is means you can just go like whoop right through this stuff, which is nice too. At this point, it's like little details. You're gonna end up fine no matter what you use. We could grab some of that. Yeah. And you know what else we can do? Move these here. How about that? Move that there. Then toss that. Sure. That's a lame chest. Oh, did you see that poly shot right there? I just saw that shit. So it can be kind of scary when you see a poly mage in here, because you got to remember those shots try to home onto you. And in some ways that can be an advantage in this zone because projectiles are slowed down. So you can dodge a poly shot. Like, so it's pretend a poly shot's flying at me from down here. Flying. And I dodge and it flies past me. But because of this fog, it doesn't travel that fast. So when it goes past me, it can actually like turn around and come back at you and still poly you. You gotta be aware of that. Oh, this is a scary ass wand to have in this zone. One telemage grabs it and we're in trouble. Where's shop? It's coming up. It's coming up in just a moment. Let me decide on what I want to do with these chambers. So these here can be used to kill the Alchemist, no problem. We have to kill 7 bosses today. So using it as an early method. Oh, baby. Using it as an early method to kill the Alchemist is probably a good idea. Damn, there's so much going on. It could be a heart right here as well. Just too many things, man. Oh, a chest with a bomb in it. Okay, well. Consume. There's pheromone. Use that for heals later. Double pheromone. Double rainbow. Alright, we're going to be backtracking there in a moment. I just wanted to put up these so that I know I have them. Actually, this one's pretty badass. We probably, if we find an ad mana, that one's going to be the one we use for a while. Drop this. Drop this. We don't need this. Put up these. Allergies going crazy. Why are you going to the mountain to edit? Mods ban that guy for making me look stupid. Fuck! I've gone back to the mountain like 3 times. I just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I wasn't even paying attention. 8,000 hours, by the way. If anything, it should make sense to you. The more you play, the more you just get like these habits. I'm not used to playing with Tinker, so I move like I don't have Tinker. Because most of the time I play the game, I don't have Tinker. We could go fight the Alchemist now if we wanted to. We could just be like, fuck it, let's go. But the issue is my teleports are kind of shit. But maybe that's part of the fun. Maybe part of the fun is you don't wait till you have every mega loot in the game. Maybe you just go early. Been watching on YouTube for a month. First time catching a stream. Do you do Apotheosis runs? So from time to time, we are due for one. In fact, the creator of Apotheosis, or the lead modder for it, is usually in the chat. Conga may be here right now. Conga, I think, was in there talking shit just a little while ago. But they would be happy to hear that an Apotheosis fan is here. Because, yeah, I definitely don't give it enough love. I probably only have like 30 or 40 hours in Apotheosis. But, yeah, I plan to grind out some more of it. Do a little bit more Apotheosis in the near future. How about Apotheosis Week? Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Syndicate. I think that would be a... Because I think that's part of the problem with my approach to playing Apotheosis, that I keep doing it in small chunks, and then I have to, like, re-remember certain little details. So maybe setting aside a week to really, like, get through Apotheosis, check out all it has to offer, and just to get used to, like, the pacing of certain things, and I think is a good idea. I think that is a great suggestion. Probably do that soon. Decide on what would be the best week for it. Congo, wake up. Wait, you're talking about Apotheosis? Dude, I was promised Uma Musume. There you go, new guy. There he is right there. This, actually, that's the first message you see him, is talking about this anime horse girl racing game. They may abandon Apotheosis. But yes, Iterin, there's your lead guy for the mod. A person is capable of having multiple interests. Yeah, but there's a difference. For example, some creators' interests are so fucked that it ruins the original creation, right? You're like, oh fuck, I can't even look at this thing the same. Somebody may be like, wow, Apotheosis, these guys that made this, they were thinking creatively, they were coming up with cool stuff, and then they find out that that degenerate fuck is racing anime horse girls. And they're like, I don't want to be a part of this. I want out of this. Even Latali is an Uma Musume enjoyer. Yeah, that one did break my heart a little bit, honestly. I was like, not you, Latali. You're supposed to be too smart for this. Speaking of which, hold up. Friends, Latali. Oh, we do not have him as a friend? Did he remove us from his friends list after we exposed him for having 1 billion hours in Uma Musume? How did we expose him before? Get fucked. I can't remember. How did we see it before? Maybe I saw something some other way. No, Conga. We're not even gonna look in Conga's game played less. Like that's a risky one. I can't remember how it was, but Latali, who's like, you know, one of the Giga Brain Noita community members, somehow we were looking at his account on Steam, and then we were looking at recently played, and then it was like, I forget, he had like a couple 100 hours in Uma Musume, and we're just like, what the fuck? What is this? You will never find the depraved shit I have on Steam. Well, you know what? They used to have it where you couldn't hide it, and in the early days of my streamer life, you know, the chat kept adding me. People would always add me to their Steam friends list. And one day, wasn't really a plan, it just kind of happened. We started doing deep dives on every single person on my friends list Steam accounts. And needless to say, a few of my friend slots freed up afterwards. Because we saw some things. We saw some things. I still remember Luna, who used to stop by pretty regularly. Whenever we pulled up her Steam account and it was just hentai, I don't think we've seen her since. She's literally never came back. I don't think she liked that. She never returned. This was like, I'm out. It's like, so she either rebranded because the chat was like, the hentai senpai, and everybody's like, yeah, the hentai senpai. And she was like, no, oh god. And so she may have rebranded or she left the community. I don't know which one it was. It was pretty funny though. we may have accidentally bullied somebody out of the community, but it was pretty funny. These thunder charges, I don't know if the thunder charges kill better than the ball lightnings, but they kill pretty damn good, so I think I'm gonna go with those. If you want to bully Latali anyways, I have his page. Yeah, hit me with it, Rio. Hit me with it. I would like to bully Latali. One Latali bullying order, please. Okay, you found him. You stalked his ass down. What? 500. He has 508 hours.
Holy moly.
He has 1/6 of the time that he has spent in Noita. The difference being, Noita, he's had it for like 6 years. This game has been like what, like 2 months or some shit? No. Where did we go wrong? We lost him. Honestly, I'd rather be doxxed. well, now they have it though. The reason this was significant is they have it now on Steam where people can hide games. You don't have to. Not all your stuff has to be public.
Something personal foul.
It was before the limitations were like public or friends list. But if you're on the friends list of the person, you could see all the games they played and how much hours they spent in it. And then later, it's years later, they made it where you can even hide it from your friends. So now it's no point in doing deep dives on your accounts because the only people that we can see this degenerate shit like this are people that are like, yeah, I wanted you to know that. And you're like, oh, wait, what? It's like, what the fuck? Like, I wanted you to see that. And then it's like even more concerning. They have no shame. By the way, this was a water puzzle. You just fill the water with, I think it's any liquid really, but water is what I always use. I tend to forget if other liquids are allowed. In fact, I just realized I should probably go to the next mountain before we... Yeah, because we're probably going to need to refresh some stuff there. Let's do this. Hey, look at that. Homing. Interesting. Homing Bloodlust Rock. Bloodlust Rock? I mean just homing rock? Oh, there's the personal tinkler. Somebody was talking about killing the Alchemist just today with that. We already have a way to kill him though. We don't need it. And what we're going to do is we are going to collapse this mountain. I'll grab that. And this. I could have just stolen from the shop, but I'm also lazy. I'm going to grab both of these. And we'll be back here in a bit. Oh, we could grab that.
Guy right now, he is drenched in sweat.
Deadly heal. That's kind of significant. Because what it means is that we have just about infinite heals. In a moment, we'll have truly infinite heals. And normally the struggle with something like deadly heals is you have to find a way to hurt yourself before you can heal yourself. But you gotta remember that we have ambrosia. So always cast piercing on this wand, ambrosia here. You just put a little bit of ambrosia on yourself like so, and you can shoot the piercing heals off the ceiling, jump into it, it blocks the damage, and then it accepts the heal. We are looking good. Give me one moment, I'm gonna be quiet for a second as I am heading into the boss fight area. Fuck, did I already get too close? I don't know. I'm about to find out. Oh shit, he lived. There we go. I think the 3 thunder charges can one-shot them. I think it just all depends about like how it hits them. I think 3 is enough. I could be wrong. Alright, so the reason we wanted to kill the Alchemist first, he's always one of my first boss kills to focus on. Ooh, get that guy out of here. He's a great one to focus on because he drops these Greek letters, and then these Greek letters, they have the potential to open up the whole world to us. Tau copies the 2 following spells, meaning that we throw out the black hole, we throw out the black hole. Remember, Tau, since it copies the 2 following, if you put a speed up here on the Tau and it copies just the black hole, it does 1 speed up on the black hole. If you put it here, you end up in a scenario where it actually copies the speed up twice, and you actually end up with a faster black hole. A little funky, a little weird, I know, but usually you want to apply speed ups to the actual Greek letter. This is the one time you want to put it in front of it so you get double the value. And so yeah, we got good black hole usage there, and then I'm going to put this here. Does that work? Is this going to be fine? Let's see. Yeah, I'll take that. It's better than nothing. In fact, can we do this? Yeah, that's the best one. When you get to 10,000 hours, can we finally call you an expert in Noita? You know, expert, god, gamer, all of these are acceptable terms. Speaking of the god fish gamer, you are god fish gamer? Can we watch this amazing edit? Only 20 seconds or so. God fish gamer.
Don't go. Don't go, you ain't. Don't go! No, 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 no! 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 No!
Mods ban that guy. Get him out of here. You piece of shit. You make one mistake and chat acts like it's never happened to them. I know it's happened to you guys many times. Many times. Don't even pretend. We're only allowed to grab 1 orb today.
Right now. He is
I'll hold off grabbing it just in case. So this is boss number 2. We've only killed 1 boss today so far. Oh shit, that was lava. Speaking of the clip, no one has. Did you actually find it? Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... Fuck this game! God damn it! Oh my god! What really hurt was that... First off, I was over 3.5 hours into the run, but this was during a deathless month, if I remember correctly, and let's see, and deathless December was no more. Okay, yeah, so that's how we ended the year. Trying to go deathless was dying. What else did we want? Oh yeah, we wanted to see if he dropped anything good for us. Concentrated explosion. I mean, the wand's pretty badass, but the rest of it is making me a little afraid. Back to your corner. Oh, my bad. Don't look at me. Okay, I'll grab copy random. And then that clip created this incredible song. Oh my god. Oh.
Holy shit. I am just half listening while working and thought you actually died on this run when you played that clip.
Don't worry.
That startled me a little.
I'm alive and kicking. I don't know what the hell this picture is. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... Fuck this game! God damn it! Oh my god! Why are my legs so tiny? Yeah. game. God damn it.
This. 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 This.
It's a good wand.
This game, this God, this game, God.
There you go. From Dudeguy Broman. He decided to memorialize my rage into a song, which if you guys don't know, Dudeguy Broman actually streams. Let me show you something. Twitch, Dudeguy Broman. Let's see, when's the last time he streamed? He was last live 12 days ago. Actually, wait. Yeah, he streams pretty regularly. He goes through phases, but it's been almost 2 weeks since he streamed. But he does create some pretty hilarious songs and stuff. So let me shout him out in case anybody's ever interested in checking out the Dudeguy Broman. I'm so impressed by the Deathless Month you ended up pulling off. The strategy of not streaming for half of it was a stroke of genius. But that does not make... No, that does not make any sense. Literally, hold up. I can show you. Hold up. Let me show you something. Don't listen to this crap. This is people trying to spin the narrative. But first, just know at the top of your chat, if you see that little thing, the little shout out thing, that's for the guy who made that song. He actually makes lots of like funny songs and stuff for not our channel, but like in general, he just makes funny songs. It just happened to be he, I guess, was here and decided to make my suffering live on forever. But hold on, let me show you something right here. Let me show you. Okay, so if you look, you can see these little I don't know what color these bars are, like reddish kind of peach color. That's the amount of hours streamed. And the month that we successfully did a deathless month, I believe it was what? No, okay, you guys are always complaining. Hold up, if I turn it to dark mode, how's it gonna look? You can barely even see this shit. Fuck it. The bars are very red now. So right here, this red bar, it's either this one or this one, I can't remember, 194 or 195 hours. It's one of these red bars, meaning it was one of the months that I had streamed, at least in recent years, my most Noita. Some of the most Noita I've ever played. I think it was this one. But that's some of the most Noita I ever played. I went the entire month without dying. And chat tries to say that I didn't stream Noita that month. That's why I did Deathless. But it's like I played the most Noita I've like ever. I haven't played in years. You know, maybe back in the early days I played a bit more Noita in the early ones. But still, you sat in Noita for 2 hours every stream, start not playing. Oh come on. Pause Noita just chatting December, I think. What? No, it was not. You guys are haters, man. You are haters. Full on haters. How can you see that? Aren't you colorblind? I can see it's red, but it is pretty rough to see on the black background. But I think that's normal for all eyes. I'd imagine this color scheme is pretty shit. You streamed 180 hours of Dark Souls that week. No, that's why I was hovering on it to show you. Most played game is on the far left, Noita. So of the 195 hours I streamed that month, the one that I streamed the most was Noita. And it was like, yeah. I played a lot of Noita that month. You did the 50-hour event in the Deathless month. You managed to win. I think the 100%. Exactly. I did, yeah, the event that went over 50 hours.
You guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched.
We did a Noita stream that went for over 50 hours in the month that I ended up not dying at all in Noita. If anything, the Deathless month and having an event that goes over 24 hours, that's like a death sentence to the freaking the month not having any deaths. But we pulled that shit off.
Nope.
So don't let them spin the narrative. We went an entire month in Noita without dying. Do you play off screen? No, actually, all of my Noita time is on stream. In the early days, when I first started playing Noita, literally I would just play Noita all the fucking time. I was just streaming Noita almost all the time. Like if I was awake, if I was at my computer playing games, it was Noita and I was streaming it because I was super hooked. In fact, I don't even remember playing, like if you see some of these other games, they were like 5 hours in this game. You know, for example, this one here, it was probably like 5 hours in Dead Cells and 2 hours in Pokemon Snap. I remember we went on a journey and played some Pokemon Snap, and then the rest of the 245 hours or whatever remains in Noita. We were playing this shit out of Noita in the beginning. I actually wasn't even playing like Dota and stuff, like because sometimes on the days that I don't stream, I'll play Dota or just whatever other games I'm in the mood for. But in the early days, I was so hooked on Noita, I didn't play anything but Noita. I loved it, man. Like because it was really fun in the early days because the devs were insanely active. There would be like some weeks that they would put out like 3 or 4 patches in the week. So it would be like you're learning the game, and then. Because right now, as a new guy, you're jumping into it, but there's so much, right? There's so much to go on, so it can be definitely overwhelming. It actually was a little bit helpful when you were new because when the game was first starting off, because they were adding to it, so you were able to learn everything that was available, and then they added on more and more and more, and it just kept growing and growing. So it made it a little more digestible for a new guy. So even though we didn't have tutorials, because nobody knew the game was brand new, there was no guides. The advantage was that there was less that you had to take on. Like for example, the Sun Quest did not exist in these early days. Most of the new guys had a bald old teacher teach us the basics. You didn't have that. Listen, I don't know who this bald old guy is. You must be referring to Northern Lion, but I think you only streamed Noita like 1 time, so I'm not sure who you could be referring to. I have no idea. Mods, ready the ban button. Do you stream because you played Noita, or do you play Noita because you stream? That's a good question. I actually started my little streamer journey before Noita came out. It was about a month before Noita came out. I started streaming and just hanging out with people because I had recently I had worked in the library systems for like a decade, and I just wanted to do something different. And so I had quit my job, and I was like, I'm gonna go out in the world. And actually, one of my original plans was like, I'm gonna put my economics degree to use because I do have a degree in economics. I was like, I'm gonna use this. I work in library systems. I don't even use it. And then I became a streamer. So then I used it even less, maybe. But yeah, I put out some applications to some places, and you can only apply for stuff. You can only apply for stuff so much, right? Like you got some free time on your hands. So my free time I would spend streaming, and over time that I just stopped applying to stuff, and I just kept streaming. Here we are. How do we not have a better teleport by now? It's kind of crazy. Where's this area on the map? I searched for it but didn't find it. I'll show you exactly where you need to look. If you type !map in the chat, which I did it for you, you'll see that link. So what I always do is player starts here. You go over the mountain. You go through the desert. You'll climb over the pyramid. And then once you go over the pyramid, anywhere around here, you can start to head down because it's a pretty large area. You can just follow this thing right here. When you hit this area, you know you went too far. But yeah, it's this massive zone right here. We refer to this area as Wand-Mart because you just shop around and look for wands. There are wands everywhere. No problem, Harry. I got you, dude. Keep in mind the area can be a little bit spicy. You may not want to go there too early. But once you're able to survive a little bit, oh man, you can just grab whatever you need out of here. I'm actually surprised we haven't found teleports, because you find just every good resource you need within, like, you know, 5 to 10 minutes. You're just loaded up. But we are still missing our teleport bolts. Trying to decide on what I want to swap over to. Oh, Indoor. Sorry, Indoor. I was running a little slow on that tier 1 shout out. Thank you for the sub, Indoors. You could do Piercing Spore Pod. Piercing Spore Pod. That is there somebody who hadn't seen Piercing Spore Pod? We can show it off real quick. If you've never seen it, it is kind of magical. Check this shit out. So I'm gonna go homing. I'm gonna put that there for now. So homing Prickly Spore Pod. It's a 2 cast, so even though it's a shuffle, it won't matter. It should be fine. But the thing that makes this a big deal is that this piercing on Prickly Spore Pod can lead to some kind of cool effects. This one may work. It worked. So essentially what's happening is the homing effect makes it so that, let me take that away for a second. So when you shoot out a little spore like this, and it normally sprouts a mushroom when it makes contact, right? It's like boom, hits the ground, little mushroom sprouts, pops. But actually what's happening is when this little mushroom is flying out, it's actually kind of like a separate projectile. Think of it as like a spark trigger flying out that has, and because it has a piercing effect, when it hits an enemy, it's piercing into them. Each like frame, it's planting another mushroom, and all of them are growing simultaneously. So you end up with this really kind of freaky looking mushroom explosion. The homing is nice though, because the homing will keep it so that it actually keeps, like, goes after the enemy instead of you having to aim it. These can hurt the player, and they will kill you. So be very careful. But it is fun to goof around with. And I have actually had this setup save one of my runs before. Because what's happening is with these explosions, depending on what gets the killing blow, there is a chance that the things that die are considered being killed by the environment, like a trick kill. And so if you have trick blood money, a lot of the enemies when they die to this will actually drop blood money, and it's money that heals you. So I was in a situation before where I had like 10 HP, and I really didn't have a way to survive, but we did have blood money. The problem was we didn't have really any trick kill setup. Well, when I got the Prickly Spore Pod and the piercing, I was like, okay, we'll use that. And we farmed our way back up to like 400 HP off of just very slowly trick killing tons of enemies. It's fun to goof around with, but you can get yourself killed. Repulsion Field does reject a lot of these spikes, which is really nice. But I don't have Repulsion Field, so... Get 'em, boys! Yep, piercing, shrooms, homing. That's all you need. Oh, we're only seeing homing and piercing because remember it's an always cast piercing, but yeah, picture it's right there. Homing, piercing, mushroom, Prickly Spore Pod specifically, and you are good to go. What's up, Arntorius? This one. What are you guys like journeying through all my deaths right now? Hold on, the dark mode is fucking with it. Let me. So this was me trying to use the piercing Prickly Spore Pod, which does kill the Alchemist very well, but there is a side effect. Oh fuck, I gotta wait for him to... Don't you be a pain in the ass. So every one of his prickly spores, if they go inside of the Alchemist's shield, they turn into missiles. And I wasn't exactly prepared for it. This was back before the boss's health bar used to show whenever you got near him. Don't you be a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure he insta-died there, though, the boss as well. Isn't that crazy looking, though? Don't you be a pain in the ass. Whew. Ugh. I kept having a heart attack. I'm sorry, chat's is in like a... I don't know what's happening. They're like going through all my past deaths and finding them and like linking them. I don't know how they're finding them so quickly. But yes, that was a death because of the prickly spore pod. So it's one of those that it's fun to goof around with, but you do have to be careful because it isn't that hard to mess up with. So a lot of those deaths right there would all be giving up blood money if we had the trick blood money set up. It'd be really unusual for you to be in such a tight spot that you have to rely on that, but it has happened. To me at least. Damn it, this little guy won't sit still. Are you guys able to see it very clearly, or does it kill the bitrate pretty bad? I feel like it probably messes that bitrate up pretty good. It's pretty clean, bitrate's okay? Okay, nice. Thought it was probably just getting like a little bit blurry every time I shot it. Like I see a blur of pixels over there. To be honest, this wand looks awesome. I think it looks even cooler when you have a repulsion field. Because then with the repulsion field, if a ton of spikes are going in your direction, it will shove like all 100 of them away from you at once. It can cause lag potentially, but it's actually not as laggy as you would think. You have to really spam this wand to start getting some bad lag. We need to start planning for more bosses. So I already have my plan for the bridge boss. I want to add rainbow colors to it. Sadly, you don't get... the spikes are kind of like their own little thing. You can't make like any modifications to them. Because if you could, it would get wild. Imagine if you could add damage plus and it would add it to every single spike. That would be... Woo! You'd be like... dominating bosses like it's nothing. Because look at them all. But they're pretty much like this thing that's... you can't really modify... again, your repulsion will at least shove it away, little things like that. I'm kind of amazed that we haven't found Teleport Bolt. I was doing that because Teleport Bolt's one of those spells that, yeah, maybe you have to grind for a little bit to find it, but you do it because it's a time saver. But the problem is, whenever you end up spending more time than the Teleport Bolt would have saved, then you're like, oh shit. It's hard to anticipate that though. Dude. It sucks. I was like kind of hyping up Wand-Mart. Like, this area is amazing. And then we just proceeded to find like... we haven't really grabbed... I mean, we did upgrade like all of our wands stats-wise. But I wanted to show its potential in terms of resources. I figured we'd have like 3 ad manas, teleport bolts, piercing, whatever the hell we wanted. We would have found it. There's a bloodlust there. Oh well. Looks like we're operating with a hook bolt. Next Holy Mountain will have a tele one for sure. I hope so. Do you even need the gold? Why are you bothering? So in case one of the later wands has like a tele bolt on it or something, I don't have to worry about gold. You can just kind of move ahead quickly.
I love gold so much.
I don't know, Arntorius. I feel like they're not tucked in. I mean, if you look at Shauna, she definitely doesn't. She's straight up just twerking.
Do it.
Hmm.
Do it. Lurking in this sweaty cave, here in Dunkville. Moist mobs, monsters, swapper mages. It's a dunk thrill. Might get a victory. Extend your win streak. DunkTales, ooh. Every night he's out there screaming. DunkTales, ooh. Tales of glory crouches when skill prevails. Danger ways will find you. Virtuous emotes will find you. Punch a goon and slide into some DunkTales. Let's take a spin, might get a win on DunkTales. Tales of a legend, all jokes and good dunk spells.
You want that other one thrown in from time to time as a remix alternative to DunkTales? I wouldn't be against that one, Bayhue. It's not a bad idea. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, grab orb. I'm supposed to have one orb for today's challenge. I'm afraid to grab it early because I may end up miscounting the orbs or some shit. Okay, we're gonna turn in our broken wands. Let's see, we've killed 2 bosses. Bridge boss will be number 3. Dragon number 4. Kolmi number 5. Probably the door boss number 6. And then somebody wanted to see a Kivi boss kill, which I can make that happen. How do you miscount 1? Wait, did I miscounted 1? Wait, what? Oh, the orb. It's not the miscounting. I guess did I say miscount? I'm afraid of like, because I see the orbs and I just grab them sometimes, right? Because you're next to an orb, it's 25 health. You're like, yeah, just grab it. Why not? But it'll be like, oh fuck, I already had 1. I grabbed another one. I can't have this many orbs. Oh shit. It wouldn't be really a miscount. It'd be more like grabbing an orb out of habit and then not leaving myself enough leeway to make that mistake. Wait, did we already collapsed this mountain, right? I hope so. Yes. And then we didn't grab any of these because I didn't want any of them. Roll it. Ooh, we could grab if we grab repulsion, that means that we could actually consider the mushrooms just to goof around. Because whenever they do fire off, you see how the repulsion shoves them away. It's not perfect, and they still can get to you, but it does its best to like keep them off of you. So you can stand a little bit next to it, and it doesn't quite fuck you up. And heading up to kill the bridge boss. Broken wands? Yes, thank you for the reminder, Kuba. Fuck, I should have done that while we were there to free up inventory space. Keep running back and forth. I'm like, I gotta do this, gotta do that. I just figured I was like, wait, bridge boss will be one of those that could give us a wand that will maybe give us like a teleport or just like a pinata wand, which will give us some resources. I'm actually gonna try to kill the bridge boss with piercing mushroom. I've never tried that before. Actually, wait, maybe that's a bit silly because our teleports are god awful. Sure, it's bad, right? Oh god! Oh, please don't! Please don't! That sounds really, really bad. It makes me want to try it more. Chat saying, do it. Read Lysias. Use the shrooms, you coward. What? No chance this does any damage to him. Watch this, though. We add a little bit of flavor on top of it. Damage field. Ah, you didn't see this coming, did ya? Okay, maybe we go without damage field first. Let's see. Joke. Okay, that went terribly. Okay, actually, I gotta not fuck around. Where's the boss? Alright, so it's something, if I remember correctly, it's the mushrooms, whenever they hit the boss, they like displace him a little bit. I think the same thing happens with Kolmi. Yeah, because it seemed like it was hitting him, but he was kind of like nudging him at the same time. Well, see? Thank you for using plasma and saving my 15 streak. I kept it, it made me nervous. If I had a better telly wand, chat, I would have kept it going. It's the problem is our telly wand is so trash that I can't clear corners as quick. I get stuck on stuff. We couldn't risk it. Alright, so we can move our resources back to how they were. I don't think we need to use the plasma anymore. Alright, now for the broken wands that Kuba reminded me about. I almost forgot. Alright, coughing out some mushrooms. That shroom damage. How did you see that little chain of events that just happened there? That could have gone really badly. Thank God I have repulsion. Essentially, the dude knocked me into... So this guy shoots this, which throws me up here, which hits the mushroom explosion. But because I had repulsion field, it kept a lot of the spikes from hitting us. Otherwise, we would have just got obliterated without repulsion. We're almost there at the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Wand number 1, turn it in. I fucked up and threw it too far to the side, but that's fine because we turn in wand number 2 and it goes to repair. It'll repair both of them. They're like right on top of each other. They form like a hybrid, cool looking wand. Wand number 1. Ooh, it's got piercing on it. Meaning we have, hold up. We could put the piercing here. Let's see. Deadly heal. Alpha. Alpha. Alright, what about this one? This one's garbage. So now, because there's a piercing here, and because the wand itself has an always cast piercing, it means that when you cast it, whoop. Actually, you know what? It just makes me nervous to have it on a wand that's not predictable. I just don't like that in general, so even though that should be reliable, let's be smart about this so there's no room for error. We'll go alpha, cast a copy of the first spell on the wand, deadly heal's in the first spot. So right now, deadly heal can hurt the player because it's only 1 piercing. But if we put down a moo casts every modifier type spell in the current wand. Piercing's a modifier, so it thinks there's 2 piercings on it. So alpha gets 2 piercings, each one removing 15, meaning this deadly heal that's supposed to do 30 damage will hit for 0 damage. So we shoot this, and we can fly into it. Come on. And it doesn't hurt us at all. Completely safe. Alright, got that set up. So we have infinite heals, feeling really safe and comfy. I actually don't know about on the dragon. We do have melee immunity. We could try out the homing spore stuff. Sure, I'll grab that. I can't remember if I've ever killed the dragon with piercing shrooms before. This may be a new method for me on this one. I have melee immunity, is the only reason I'm willing to fuck around with this. I gotta say, he did get fucked up pretty good. Egg, we do need the eggs. Egg, there we go, got one of them. The egg is what allows you to fight one of the bosses. You need 3 eggs, but as long as you have 1, you can cast it 3 times. That works. If you get it, do you think the null shot works on the shrooms? I suspect the spikes will still deal damage. Yeah, I have it actually on it as an always cast. If you want, we test it real quick. Let's try it out. So I'm pretty sure. So the wand has an always cast null, and the way we'll test it. Actually, we just shoot at these guys. So yeah, I guess it would be if you attach damage onto the prickly spore pod, maybe you would just, yeah, you're just getting no damage out of it. Oh, but the explosion still look, it hurt, actually. Maybe that was just the spores themselves hitting. Somebody's vrooming outside. You know what else is cool? Is that this statue actually works for the mushroom thing too. Oh shit! The extended lifetime of the knoll makes it so the mushroom sits there longer to spawn more prickly spores. Still cool though. still pretty nice. Heplicate, another piercing. In fact, we could just use the second piercing instead of using that one move. Does piercing stack? What do you mean by that? Like, can you like pierce double as much? Is they're saying no, you don't pierce more, but it does, like, you know, the benefits of like minus 15 damage does stack. So minus 15, it does do minus 30. That stacks. But yeah, you can't be like, I want to pierce harder. Oh, look, the blood money. I was just talking about that. I know you guys are probably looking at the dice, but let me grab the blood money just because it's kind of cool to show it off with the prickly spore.
Well, I wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
This is kind of it's a dangerous little move we're pulling here. Oh my god! Get me out of here! That was, yeah, blood money. Maybe the null on there is a bit extreme. What do you guys say? Probably shouldn't have that on there. It is a bit overkill. Just a little bit. But yeah, you can see that they do drop money that heals you. Now, obviously, this is a very dangerous setup, but if you were, for some reason, ever in such a desperate spot, it could be useful. Oh my god, this guy's determined. One of my concerns with using this wand would probably be watch out for swappers and stuff, because you could get yourself swapped into a really bad situation. But you do see that a lot of them are dropping blood money. It is working in that case. So there's another boss we're about to fight. This will be boss number 5. Skills 7 total. Actually, you know what we could do? Just since we're so deep into the run, I think I can grab that orb now and not mess it up, hopefully. Oh, there it was. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's today's round? It was a roulette, which is like random. We had to do a random amount of fungal shifts, a random amount of orbs, a random amount of bosses. A random number generator selected it, and it chose 0 fungal shifts, 1 orb, and 7 bosses. So we are done on the fungal shifts, obviously, because 0, we didn't have to do any. 1 orb already collected, and now this will be boss number 5 that we need to kill. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to lead with, throw some eggs at him. I don't know what's going to happen here. This could be bad news. Okay, so boss is spawning in. Swap in this. Let's see what happens with this. Doesn't seem like the greatest. Probably not a method I'd recommend. Okay, this is getting too dangerous. We're gonna have to... oh, shit. Okay. I'm scared to keep shooting because there were polymages and crap over there. Okay. Let's get everything under control. We have to kill 4... There's 4 pieces. And I need to see where that poly guy was at. And hopefully he didn't get polyed into anything. So we're just gonna use black holes to kill him. There's 2 of them down. 1, 2. Should be 2 left. We can find them. Some poly liquid right there. Not cool, man. Not cool. There's number 3. Okay, I shot the mushroom by accident. Bad habit, bad habit. There's number 3. 1, 2, 3. We're missing 1 piece of the door. Luckily, he exists in parallel worlds if something happens. And it was like, we can't find him. Be like, well, just hunt him in a parallel world, I guess. You think it went down? Maybe that... Okay, let's head down then. Let's see. Like, where are you thinking? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's already dead. Well, he died of natural causes. So there's one spell. Each piece, there's 4 pieces to the door boss. If you look at them right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And each piece will drop a spell. So there's one. The spells that they drop are like, pretty much like, just like anything just about can drop from the door boss. And that's really useful because there are certain spells can be kind of rare and have seem like a little bit strict on their drops. And since that's a door boss can drop from like anything, it's one of the ways that people actually use to farm up the Circle of Vigor, which if I can find it, if I wasn't so blind, there it is. Circle of Vigor. This is a spell that cannot spawn on a wand as an individual spell. So you can't, like a wand has like 10 spells on it sometimes, 20 spells, whatever. It's like a pinata wand. It can't be one of those spells. It has to spawn as an individual spell on its own, not on a wand. It can spawn as an always cast, which is like the one exception, but don't worry about that. It's rare. So when you're looking for this, you're like, okay, well, where's the most optimal ways to get our hands on this? Usually when we're looking for a spell, we go hunting in places like the overgrown caverns, which we call Wand-Mart. But this spell is not going to be there. Unless it's an always cast, you're just not going to find it. But what you could do is you look in the eye room, and then you head on over down to the door. I guess you can look in the Holy Mountains too. So eye room, some of the Holy Mountain spell shops, and then the door boss. And when you kill those 4 pieces, he does have a chance of dropping the Circle of Vigor. It's another way to kind of quickly hunt it out. Bloop, 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 bloop. So we have 2 bosses left to kill after we kill that door boss. 2 remain. I am not too concerned about Kolmi. Kolmi's usually, you know, he's going to be a joke. Because he's a 1-orb Kolmi today. Shouldn't be a problem. But let's try this out. Let's see what happens on this one. I'm pretty sure it's shit. I think I remember doing this before, and I don't remember being impressed with it at all. He moves as it goes. Oh my god. Yeah, we got the Kivi left, don't worry. The Kivi boss. Let me see how I would like to do this. Alright, we need to head up. We have 1 boss kill remaining. We already have the salt, so that means that we are ready to go for the win. We just need to meet the criteria for our personal challenge today. Which method sounds cooler as a way to kill the Kivi boss? So the Kivi boss is a boss that he's going to try to throw all damage back at us. So everything that we do, he's going to reflect it. Ambrosia, if we're too close to the boss, Ambrosia can't protect you. Most of the time, Ambrosia will not protect you. There is a couple of sneaky ways to make Ambrosia protect you. Do you want us to use one of the sneaky ways with Ambrosia, along with lava, to kill the Kivi boss, or do you prefer cessation to kill the boss? Cessation is where your character disappears. So cessation or lava, which one sounds more interesting? First to say it. Who's the fastest typer? Pin him to the wall. Yes, lava. All right, Rio has selected lava. Okay, actually a lot of people selected lava. So we're going with the lava technique. Okay, we're getting set up for our last boss kill of the run, and we're going to be killing them in kind of a funky way. Okay, check this out. So what we're going to do is going to get the tiniest bit of lava that we can. Okay, come on now, game. Stop being annoying. Whoop. Here we go. We got a little bit of lava. Okay, so the reason we're up here is because we need to do a part of this quest. Just a little tiny part. Nothing too crazy. So this is a mimic potion, and what we need to do is we need to throw some pheromone on it. So we walk near it, it comes to life. We throw pheromone around it, you'll see hearts appear, then we have to clear a spot in our inventory, and we pick it up. And our flask breaks for some reason. I don't know what the hell happened there. Okay. So we got the mimic potion. Alright, so here we go. We got to seduce 10 of these flasks. And by seduce, I mean you squirt the juices of the Mimicium potion on top of these empty ones. And it turns them into mimic potions themselves. Listen, don't look at me like that. Take it up with the devs. They're the ones getting freaky. I didn't come up with this quest. Alright, and how are we looking? We're missing one more. Did I get that last one? Yeah, I did. Alright, we need one more. There we go. There. And we get the Sea of Mimicium. Woo! And then with Sea of Mimicium, what we're going to need to do, we need to drop down to the ground. I killed it! Yes, that mosquito! I gotta go clean my hands though, this is nasty. It definitely had bit me, because that motherfucker was disgusting. Give me 1 second, chat. I killed that fucking mosquito. Dude, it's been in here. Chat's been listening to me complain about it for like 6 hours. Be right back, chat.
Did it! The son of a bitch did it!
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drunk.
Spin,
I'm back, baby.
spin, spin.
Also, after I washed my hands, I did bite a croissant. It was delicious.
Spin.
Alright. Okay. So the way this works, for those who do not know, picture this. So Mimicium will copy whatever it comes in contact with. So by leaving it somewhere out here where it stays Mimicium, I can easily scoop up in my flask whatever, like anything that I'm holding will instantly fill up 100% of that material. Because, for example, we had 3% lava. We hold it in there, in the Mimicium, it fills up with Mimicium, the Mimicium comes in contact with the lava, so it just fills up with lava inside the flask. We're going to do something similar to this to kill a boss. We are going to prep the boss's arena. Oh shit, what are you guys doing here? Holy moly. Oh shit, we do not want those guys to hit the acid. I mean, hit the Mimicium. No! You motherfuckers, I was showing them something. You pieces of shit. You ruined my Mimicium. Alright, there's other spots. Veldak gifting a sub out to Dead Mosquito's brother. Oh god. Oh no. That mosquito deserved it, man. It'd been in here for like 6 hours, I swear. But bit me like 3 times because my leg kept itching. That stupid mosquito. Alright, so we cast this. Okay, so the idea is that ahead of time of the boss fight we're about to do, we're going to spray little bits of lava, like so. So that whenever I cast the Mimicium, it will land on top of the lava that's already in the boss's arena to where he's going to fight at. And when the lava comes in contact with the Mimicium, it will then immediately, well, luckily if it's idle like this, it's really slow. You have to kind of stir it. But when you first cast it, it's very active, and it converts much faster. So pretend like it's converting very fast. So this is what's going to happen. I cast a Sea of Mimicium, it comes in contact with the lava, ends up creating this huge thing of lava, which all pours down on top of the boss, and the boss ends up just swimming in lava. Well, from there, what the boss is going to do, it doesn't matter how you hurt the boss is going to try to hurt the player. If the boss is getting hurt, it's like, if I'm being hurt, you're being hurt too. So he's going to send that damage back at me. Now, if I'm standing right next to the boss, and I have ambrosia on me, the boss is going to ignore the ambrosia It's going to say, fuck your ambrosia. And it's going to punch you right in the face. It's not going to give a shit. But the ambrosia effect, that anti-ambrosia effect that the boss has, is only like in a good radius around the boss. So if you were just right outside the edge, you can ignore that anti-ambrosia effect. And so you get to keep the ambrosia. Meanwhile, the boss is swimming in lava, boiling alive, and you're just chilling ambrosiaed while he tries to send the damage at you. That's going to be the game plan here for what we're about to do. What's the name of the boss? The Kivi boss is like Kivi, but we just call him the rock boss because I think it's just Finnish for rock. Kivi is Finnish for rock, yes. Okay, yeah. Thought it was something like that. Entered the Kivi temple. So we want to make sure we don't tear any holes into the temple. And go over here. So we're gonna decorate the place a little bit for him. So there he is. That's the Kivi boss. We're going to put a little bit of lava here. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. Don't put too much because if you like he can start getting hurt by it like immediately. You want to put just enough that it's like kind of contaminating his home. Should be good enough, I think. Oh shit. Alright, so we're going to put this lava here, put a little lava here. Just kind of spraying it around, right? Just kind of decorating the place with some lava. Good decoration. Oh shit, he's starting to get hurt. There you go. So as you can see, he's began to get a little bit of that lava on him. He found one of the pools of it. But luckily it wasn't hurting him too bad yet. Like it was like a slow tick. So I'm far enough away that he doesn't have the ability. It's a radius. He's using his radius to move ambrosia. I'm outside the radius, but he is sitting in the lava pool. So from here, what we're going to do is we are going to cast Alpha, copies the first spell. That's in this spot here. And hopefully I don't get... I think I may have poured too much ambrosia. That makes me nervous because it may contaminate it. Let's see. Oh, luckily we didn't pour too much. So you have to be careful when you put the ambrosia on you, because if he pours so much that it pours over these edges, well then your mimicium is going to start mimicking the ambrosia effect, which is then going to lead to ambrosia pouring down that tunnel, and it's going to complicate things. So all of a sudden you can see that I'm no longer getting this like red block, this red blur with saying blocked, blocked, blocked. It's no longer happening. So what that means is our buddy is done swimming. And you'll see that there are 3 players. The player ghost has a teleport wand. Okay, the game is kind of mocking me. That's actually kind of funny. It's fucked up and funny at the same time. Well, now our telewand is working. And player ghosts... Screw it, we don't even need anything that crazy down there, right? Homing, this. Sure. Shoot that down there. Got that one. Shoot that down there. Got the other one. It always summons in 3 player ghosts. They carry they carry wands from your past runs, from the wand graveyard is what, the bones folder is what the community refers to them as. Bones are wands that you were carrying whenever you died in a past run. So it gave us one of our past teleport bolts. But this is a method here that you usually don't see me use like ever, because I don't like the bone wand stuff too much. It is a little bit cheesy because you can use it to farm god wands and god resources very quick and easy. So a lot of times what I do is I clear out my bones folder to make sure that I don't have my past wands showing up in my future runs, because it makes for really OP setups. But there you go. This was our 7th boss kill. We drowned the rock boss, which then led to him summoning in 3 player ghosts. The player ghosts are not considered bosses, so I didn't really have to kill them, but I just did because why not, you know? And we ended up getting a telly at the end. And now to bring it home.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy
boom.
right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Well, there we go. 7 bosses. Easy. Easy, easy. I'm just gonna go die in the toxic gold lake. Because I want to play a little bit of Twitch integration before we wrap up the stream today. A little bit of Noita Twitch integration, if that's cool with you guys. I think I ate that croissant too fast. Went in my lungs or some shit. He wants to play TI, but he's gonna get mad at us for it. Hold up now. I only get mad when you guys cheat. If you play fairly, we're good. Inhaled the mosquito, maybe. Maybe I breathed in something. Breathed in some wings. It's cool with me, but no 13 to 37 bullshit. Hold up now. So far today, we have a flawless day of Noita going. We did the daily practice run, which was a no wands. If you play today's daily practice, I think it won't be changing maybe for another like 6 hours or so. But the daily started with, if you did the, you have to load it a couple times. In fact, I'll show you real quick. Watch. Daily practice. This is the correct one today. We did this one, which was literally no wands. We had a fucking Uko stone, an egg, and Berserkium, along with never skip leg day, perk lottery, and invisibility as we entered into the first zone. So this was our first bet of the day. We won that shit. Not only did we win this run, we demolished it. We ended up like we had a wand that was doing like freaking 15,000 damage a second. We were popping off. It also helped that we did get Zeta summon Taikasova, but that's, you know, that doesn't matter. So we won this run. Then we went on to win the daily. Bring it home with a Twitch integration win would be perfect. So let's do that. Open the mod folder. Give me just a tiny bit to get into Twitch integration mode because it is kind of like a switch of my brain. I got to change it up a little bit. So I need a couple warm-up runs. 13 to 30, 5 options. 5 options. What the hell, man? 13 to 37 is a very highly respected range, which I know a lot of you guys would love to see.
Nope.
20 to 40 for the lulz. I like the way you think. Who was that? Mr. A? Yeah, good taste. Yeah, good taste. 13 to 13. 1 to 2, be reasonable. Kuba's wasn't the Leo classic of 18 to 25. Do a nice range, 6 to 9. All right, hold on. B-Dizzle and RKJ are on the same wavelength. 14 to 34, 15 to 33. These are pretty, you guys are being kind of generous here. So you know what? We're going with Smirk. 16 to 28. That's what we're going with. I felt only because some of you guys are being nice. Otherwise, I'm pumping it up with 20 to 40. But since I saw some fair ranges, I'll choose one of the spicier ones of the fair ranges. 16 to 28.
Screw 5 options. Chat struggles with 4.
I left it on 4. 16 to 28 is the range. All right, Twitch integration. Yes. And then we'll do a bet in just a bit. Let me get in the mode. Let me get mentally aligned with Twitch integration. I need a bet. Oh wait, I didn't change the title. God damn it. Sorry. Hopefully people don't get ads. Some people claim that whenever I update the title, they get an ad. I still don't know why the hell that would ever happen. That is some weird shit. That should never happen. Fuck ads. Twitch integration. The bet will be in just a moment. Let me get a couple runs in. Let me get a couple runs. Who has the record for the longest streak? We actually have it clipped. If you type exclamation mark, fuck, what's the command? Biggest streak? Give me a moment. I'll remember it. But no, it's not Conga's link. Exclamation mark biggest streak. Yes, Miser checked it. It is I think it's a 60 streak. if I remember correctly. But yeah, there's a clip of the moment. It was actually the moment that the person lost the streak. The moment that the biggest streak came to an end. 60 predictions in a row without messing up, though, was pretty wild. And I believe, if I remember correctly, fuck, that's a bullshit shift. If I remember correctly, they actually lost it on betting against me in Twitch integration. Take that as a sign. Betting against me in TI does not pay off. Have your hopes and dreams crushed. For some reason, whenever we use the command for the biggest streak, it just keeps bringing up your underwear. That is disgusting. 1 out of 60 times it fails. No, that's not. Clearly he got the 60 through daily runs. And then he got cocky and was like, maybe I bet on TI and I doubt. And that's when he got punished. Back in the everybody loves LARPA age, there were some big streaks back then. Nothing bigger than 60 though, but there has been some. There's been some 40s, I believe.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Drenched in sweat. Veldak gifting a sub out to disgusting underwear. I still haven't checked the other one that this chat said was pretty crazy. Still gotta peep that. You know what? 1 frame is all I need. You ready for this, chat? The 1 frame gamer. God damn it, hold on. No! You making me panic! God damn it, it's okay, yes, I only need 1 frame, but I need a little bit of time. Like I think there should be a rule. Here you go. I got an idea for a rule. Whenever I walk into a shuffled perks, I think the timer should freeze. I think that would be fair. Because I can't, like, the gods are getting pissed. Like, how am I supposed to be timing the 1 frame moment and I'm getting, like, attacked and shit, you know?
Nope.
Too many variables.
Pinpoint laser, hell yeah, Dunk. I knew I could trust you to make the right decision.
Damn it, it was black hole too. That's like the best time to get repulsion.
I'm a 1 frame gamer. Just give me 10,000 frames to react to it.
No, that still is 1 frame. It doesn't work like that. Like, you need to get set up. That's like, you know how recently people were comparing their typing speeds, right? And when they were comparing their typing speeds, what happened is, it's like everybody gets to the beginning, it says everybody, get ready, and then you say go. And you're like, okay, well you had 200 words per minute. But what if I just approached you at random on the road and held the keyboard out and said type? Well, obviously they're not gonna get 200 words per minute. They need a little bit of prep. They need to be able to sit there, get their mind in the zone. It takes setup. I still do 200 words per minute on random keyboards. Bullshit, Tito. I'm approaching you on the road and saying, type as fast as you can, and like type this paragraph as fast as you can. You're definitely not getting 200. Not even close. No chance.
Okay, timer will stop, but teleports can be used only 6 times.
What? No. Oh, okay, that was a distraction. No. This is a terrible suggestion. I'm just getting warmed up. This wasn't a bet. I'm gonna focus up. I will have my revenge. That Sweatling gave my streak a new meaning. I think that's why they gifted it to him. Oh my god, such a garbage perk. I think that's why Veldak gifted that sub out to it, because somebody said the biggest streak and they said something about my underwear. It was Orange Moose was saying some crazy shit. Man, I hate electricity. That's I mean, electricity is nice and just to have as like a modifier and stuff, not as a perk though. The electricity perk is bad news. Would you guys hope that the electricity didn't give me immunity or something? It does give you electric immunity for those who don't know. For the uninitiated. Oh shit, get away from that. Ow, ow. Alright, we're good, we're good. We're chilling. Alright, it's not cool, but whatever. Watch this. Hold up. Okay, this strategy was definitely not as legitimate as I thought it would be. Oh, we got him! Wait! He died right as I was leaving. That was some trash. Don't worry. You're good. What was that? Those dudes were on something. Hold up. Hold on, no bet yet. Hold on, I'm not focused yet. I'm not focused. One moment.
Spin.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in
Sergeant Pepper, thanks for the 15-monther, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. I appreciate the sweat, Sergeant. Is there anything I can do if I'm stuck on those 2 pixels of ice right in the center of my character? And you, Peter, you tried the mashing the what is it? WAD? Wait, is it? Now I'm starting to forget myself. Is it WAD or ASD? It's the 3. I think it's WAD. You mash those 3 at the same time, and it's supposed to try to detect that your character is stuck and get you unstuck. It may take a moment, like you'll sit there for maybe like 10 seconds going, but then it will fix it. But there are, yeah, different Peter. There has been times that I've had that happen to me and the unstuck feature did not work, but it's pretty rare. Like I'm talking once every 5 months or 6 months I've had that happen. So if you're like, no, it's not working, then yeah, you may have just be completely fucked. But look at this. Chat thinks I'm looking at the... They're laughing to themselves. They don't realize I didn't want that at all anyways. I'm going for the Acceleradium. The real shit. Okay, got some on my toes. No big... Oh, come on! It's been 2 seconds! And I just threw up all of it. You want to play that way? You want to play that way? Fine. 2 can play that way, chat. You want to run some bullshit? I'm going to run some bullshit as well. Please hold. Takes me 45 minutes to empty out my flask, but I'll be ready in a second. You pull that shit on me? Hold up. Hold. No, it's not Bahi yet. Oh, come on! Wait, maybe? Yes.
Yikes-ola. Glad that's over with.
Oh, did I drop it in time? I don't know. Oh, no, wait. There's acid in it? Okay, we did not drop it in time. Screw it. Little acid never hurts anybody. Oh, it all... I guess the acid took care of all the other stuff. Oh, yeah. Joke's on you, chat. Joke's on you. Okay, it's actually annoying. No, don't even start with the wasn't even us. Those were New Game Plus enemies. What do you mean not even you? What do you think they were? How? You use your brain, damn it. Those were New Game Plus enemies. How the fuck do you think they got in my game? I wasn't in New Game Plus. What have we done again? Chat was saying it wasn't even us, and those enemies that just killed me were New Game Plus enemies. I'm saying, how the hell did a New Game Plus enemy get in my game then? Oh, my eyes are kind of dried out. I think from my allergies. Sounds like yapping. Oh, you asked for an explanation, and that's what you had to say to me? Whenever I get this win on this bet, you're thinking, wow, he seemed to really lock in for this bet. I want you to remember this moment. No, you fucked up. I'll feel no remorse for killing your streak. Doubters will deserve dead streaks. Okay, alright, hold up. Hold up!
Sweetheart, you're getting a little upset. What do you say you go up to your room and get your little crown and maybe try again in a couple minutes?
I see you talking shit, Tito. Put your sweat on the line. Put your sweat on the line. 16 to 28 is the range. If you think I'm going to win, type exclamation mark yes. If you think I'm going to lose, type exclamation mark no. Settings are not changing.
No.
But okay, first off, you don't verbally say no. You type it in the chat, exclamation mark yes if you're a believer, exclamation mark no if you're a doubter. The settings are not changing. These are the exact settings we've been playing on. The bait has been set. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see who's going to take it. Oh yeah, one more little detail I did leave out. I haven't had to use this in a while. I didn't want to have to use this now, but you guys have been on pretty much bad behavior today. You've been misbehaving. So we're bringing out the hoodie. We're going full sweat mode.
Sorry, Dunk, I'm going for my golden yes this time. You are 100% gonna throw LMAO.
All right, Rio. All right. I'm just meditating in the sweat right now. Dub is coming.
Time to do a little dreaming, and do some fate manipulation to instantly get small TP and some ambrosia.
What? You literally can see my screen. Not going to bring out the crown of cringe. First off, the crown is worth more than your goddamn home. It's a $135 million crown. It is being polished right now. Okay? It's being polished by the butler. You don't worry about the crown. No crown, the plastic deteriorated. What? First, gold does not deteriorate. It doesn't work like that. It's not breaking down. It's not. It's just fine. All right. We know the range. We're all locked in. It's go time. To the believers, just know that this win is for you. To the doubters, to the haters, it's also for you too. Because I want you to realize how stupid you were in this moment to bet against me. To bet against the Noita champ. No, not the Noita chimp, the champ. Get your ears clean, damn it. I need silence, okay? I need complete silence. I don't want you guys interrupting this. In fact, this is going to be one of those moments that somebody remembers for the rest of their life when they saw peak gaming. So you don't want obnoxious sounds to be in the way. Yo, what's up, Dan? How's it going, man?
It's fine.
Who let Dan in here? Sorry, Dan, for a moment I'm just locked in. My chat's been talking shit, so every once in a while I gotta put them in their place. Okay, chat, you're embarrassing me in front of Dan. Please stop. Control yourself. Oh my god, this is... Okay, here we go.
And they just flowering their heads off.
This is more man in the morning. Spoon, old man, to you.
Alright. By the way, Dan, if you're ever looking for a good game to stream, Noita is the greatest single-player game ever made. Fun fact for you. Fun fact. I think you've played it before, actually, because I feel like the chat, I remember them talking about it years ago. Seems really familiar. Blessed? What's this? Pre-typed wasn't even us? Huh? There was a blessed quack there.
Only a fiver.
That was a 5 quack, wasn't it? Right now, we are looking good. For the uninformed and the uninitiated, right now, chat is... The experienced chatters are starting to sweat a little bit, because they're like, oh shit, this is getting real. Because they see that I got a good chunk of change. Their heartache did nothing. First biome, no one's sweating. Oh, they're sweating. I can tell. I can tell there's some sweat in the air. Oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. Okay, this is chill. Greed? I like it. Oh, this is perfect. You guys fucked up. You guys fucked up. You guys actually fucked up. Okay, I need that statue, though, for the fuck up to be complete. Alright, chill, chill. Okay, I hit myself with the rock. Okay, no, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Go. Oh! Okay, that burns a little bit. That burns. We're fine. We're fine. We walk it off. Okay. Okay. If I die to that little bat right there. Oh, thank God. What the hell? Steve actually figured that shit out? He's free. Oh! No, 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 no. See? Right there? 1 frame. That's all I need.
Humiliating performance lol.
No, 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 no. Humiliate? I'm still alive. What the fuck are you talking about? Put your worm away, chat. Nobody's impressed. It's like the smallest worm I've ever seen. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Yikes.
Sorry I sent that message 3 minutes in the future.
Shut up. Alright, we're gonna let him live. We're letting him live. Oh, baby. What flask is that? What flask is that? Alright, worm pheromone? That's... okay, I could have done without that. That's a boss killer. Alright. Now we just gotta get to the boss. Everything's set. Stage is set. It's gaming time. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold up. Hold up. Ugh. Yo! Oh my god. Calculated. Fun fact, 1 HP is all you need to get a win in Noita.
I bet you he's gonna turn up dead.
Oh, shit. I think we just live here at this point. I think this is the safest place for us. This is our home now. Oh! Alright, alright. We're gonna have to, whenever I get the win, go back to that moment for the recap. That'll be that moment that we go back and we're just like, holy shit.
He is drenched in sweat.
Oh my god, oh my god. This is bad, this is bad. This is really fucking bad. Who put poly in my flask? Who put poly? Come on! Come on!
Person bouncing ball person.
No!
Bouncing ball,
That was it! Hold on, I know that looked bad. I know that looked like I wasn't in control of the situation, but trust me, I was in complete control. Because, look at this, look at this. No, Chad, shut up for a second. Holy shit. Hold on, where's the mute button in this? All right, hold on. Where is this? All right, there. All right, hold on. Let me explain. Let me explain. You see this perk right here? A lot of you are bad at this game, so you don't understand. That perk right there was about to full heal me. So yes, I was getting a little bit hit, but once I grabbed that, I'd have been back to full health, no problem.
Like I said, humiliating loss.
Shut the hell up. Oh my god. Like everything was going just fine. Oh. I did not expect Polly in the flask. What the fuck,
Complete
man?
control means you committed suicide, my man.
Wait, what? Complete control means you committed suicide. What the hell? What are you yapping about? I hit the trash can.
Mediocre.
Mediocre. Come on. Why does it keep jumping down there? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why did you say you should live in that little ice cave and then immediately leave it LMAO?
Because I didn't realize I was at the bottom till I peeked out the edge and I saw the portal. And then I was like, oh, I'm at the bottom already. Like, I don't need to stay in here. There's no reason. The timing was what was so bad. 13 seconds on this shit. 13 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. That plus, I mean, are we noticing anything here? You see that right there? Power outage? No lights? I think that's an interference. I gotta say, there's been tampering with the bets, but hold on. So this looked bad. This moment looked pretty bad, I will admit. But if you look, this is bad. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Listen, we don't need the commentary. So I have 40 health, and this is where people are like, oh, he's fucked. But this right here would have full healed me. This one would have full healed me. So I was gonna be just fine. No light, the monitor is light. No, oh, first off, look at this. You telling me you don't notice that right there? I'm in the darkness. That's to be even more impressive. I can't even see where I'm going. I'm just fucking, I'm navigating off of feel, off of gut instincts. This is bad. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Oh, I had that, man. I had that. I was making that dive right there. The trajectory of my body was gonna land right on this. Bad. Look at that. It was going right towards the heel. This is bad. This is bad. I was fully in control. I mean, for a moment I was scared, but once I got out of it, I knew I was getting the heel. So I was like, oh shit, we're gonna be fine. And then Polly in the flask, which, when did that even happen? When did you guys even spike the flask? Why did you poly yourself? Somebody spiked my flask. It wasn't me. A while back, start of Snowy Depths. Oh. Why'd you use the flask? I don't know if you realize this, but you see that ball of fire? That's my character. That's me. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Who put poly in my flask? Mods, ban everybody. We're getting a new community. This community, you know what? They're too toxic. They're too toxic. I raised you better than this. You do not tamper with somebody's flask. That is disrespectful. We're going to get a new community, a wholesome one this time. One not full of pieces of shit. You should know fire is better than poly. Shut the hell up. It's so stupid. You guys get lucky one time, you start talking mass shit. Bruh. Try again. I don't know if my heart's into it. I don't know if I got another one in me. My heart is broken. Read test 60. By the way, you were fully in control and had your eyes on your drink the whole time. What? Can I get a zoom in? Can I get an enhance? Can I get an enhance on that one? Oh, that's what it said. Mods ban test 60. Run it back. I want one more bet. The exact same settings. We're not changing it. The exact same settings. One more. I won't read the streaks until after the second bet comes to an end, though. How about that? We read both sets at the same time. We run it back. Hold on. Hold on. So the settings were TI. Fuck. What was it? What were the settings? I don't even remember. One more. All right, bets are open. The gamble light is on. We run it one more time. One more time. This is the real decider. Everybody knows that you guys have fucking tiny ass brains anyway, so you only remember the last run of the day, the very last moment. So as long as I pull this off, you guys won't remember anything else, and you'll be like, I want Giga Chad spam in the chat when I get this done. I want Giga Chad spam. All right, I'm locked in. I'm focused up. I had to get some water. I'm feeling good. If you're a believer, I need your help. Listen, we can discuss it blatantly in front of the doubters because they're too stupid to do anything about it. So believers, if you see an option that isn't going to be that bad for me, what you need to do is trick the doubters, aka the stupid community members, into believing that that not so bad option is actually terrible. This is your job. Nope. This is your role in this win. I'll do the rest.
Nope.
Dunk needs help of chat to win. Nope. Pathetic. You know what? Fuck that. I don't even need it then. Fine. Let the doubters. You know what? They were too stupid to pick the good option anyways. They don't even know. They don't even know what the worst option is. What am I afraid of?
Always be at
Calling
your
us stupid after you drank Polly in front of Steve. First off, I did not drink it. I bathed in it because I was trying to put out the fire. You look stupid now. You embarrassed yourself, Grim. Go sit in the corner. That's even worse. What? How's that worse? Drinking it wouldn't make any sense. Imagine your body's on fire and somebody was like gives you a glass of water and you began to drink it. You're telling me that isn't stupid as fuck? You're telling me like, oh shit, I'm on fire. Man, I'm thirsty. That is actually stupid.
Do it.
I doused myself in it because that's what you would do if you were on fire. This doesn't. You guys are full of it today. I don't know what happened to you. It's not the weekend, so you guys have to be sober. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Bed's closed. Complete silence. Complete silence, guys. That's the opposite of complete silence.
Seeing the crown, take this advice. If your girl ever asks how much you love her, tell her. Even King Arthur himself wouldn't be able to pull me off.
Wait, what did I just hear? Okay, I was hearing some weird shit just then. Honestly, my ears were being like attacked, so I don't know fully what you said. Holy crap, that AI is insane. He's like dodging me. I move left, he goes right. I move right, he goes left. You guys think I need to see to win? Clearly new guys.
Man, the tiny brainers always fall for your bait and exhaust all sounds at the very start. ICANT.
Was that Aqua? All right. Got a little bit of water. Ooh, look at this. This is a boss killer, Acid Rain. That'll do. We'll grab this along with it, stacking up our health bar a little higher. Gotta wait, gotta bring the boss over. Come on, get over here, little Steve. Not only the boss, but the guard. Guards. Jump down here. Oh, look at that. Free wand. Speed up on it. If we get a black hole, this could be nice. There's a wand over there, but I don't think it's worth backtracking.
I'm like, oh.
Did you just spike the flask? Come on. Alright, refill the flask with some fresh water. Check the wands. Not really anything that I need. You know what this world needs? More love. Oh shit. That was an accident. That was an accident. Alright, we gotta bring him over here. What was that, Steve spawn? Look at that's on you guys. You guys are choosing when that shit goes down. Should have known better. Dude, this is like a lot of acid. Oh, no! How did he find his way out of there? I'm trying to just dig my way to freedom. Okay. Okay. That'll do. That'll... Whew! Speedrun strats. Efficiency. Saved a couple frames. Oh my god! That guy also knows the speedrun strats.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
I think that's all we need right there. I think we're free. Oh, baby. Johnny, thanks for the 34-monther. Appreciate you, dude. Yo, bro, here's for the 34 months. Just remember to throw the last run like we agreed. What? Is that a fucking delusion? God damn it. Delusional is so stupid. So you go... He goes left, I go right. Watch this. Easy. Easy. Is he he's also delusional? Oh no, he's attacking the rats. I thought he could see the delusional enemies. Thought I had a combo. Oh my goodness! This is so stupid! Double explosive robo. That was just nonsense. Oh, come on.
Okay, chat, I am busting it out. Person bouncing ball, 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 person bouncing
Shut
ball,
up!
person bouncing
No!
ball, person bouncing ball, person bouncing ball, person bouncing ball,
Shut
person
up!
bouncing ball, person bouncing
Where
ball,
is that?
person bounce.
Okay, I'm muting the alerts actually.
Dunk, have you always let other people
This
down
is so
like
dumb. This is so dumb. It literally, that was like the lamest ending. You guys voted random enemy. It was like, oh, any enemy in the game? How about one of the deadliest enemies in the entire game? Also, he's invisible. Good fucking luck with that. That is trash. That is, yes, exactly. Lames. Lame. See, who was this? Corpse Nose. Corpse Nose. That was lame. That was lame. What do you, get the hell out of here. You guys are, you know that was lame. All right, let's wrap it up. Damn it. We had, oh my gosh. We had 2 bets to start the day. I won both of them. Then I lost the last 2 bets of the day, undoing all of my hard work. So we just broke even for the day. Gotta break the tie. No, no, no more bets today. Oh my god. There's no way I'm reading out this entire list.
Pragnan?
No way. No. No. What the hell? That's too many. Dude, if I had one. It is 2 groups, yes. It is 2 groups, and both groups were massive. It reads the list or it gets the hose again. What the hell? Are you know in this scenario you guys are like the serial killer, right? Just to make you completely understand the analogy. Yes? Okay. All right, well I'd say you definitely fit the role. Sure, now read. Toxic no signs going out to Algod and Cocky and Bayhue. These are 7 no predictions in a row correct. They've joined a very exclusive, very toxic, very bullshit club called the Toxic No Crew. So anyways, what we do with the Toxic No betters, in case you guys are curious, is we gather the names over time, and then at the end of the month, we ban all of them because it's like, hey, these are our shittiest community members. Get them the hell out of here. It's New Killer with a Toxic No sign. Banana Nana Batman. Nailed it. Is there any more toxic no signs? I don't know, there's a lot. Unmute alerts, you bald. First off, don't even act like it was... Chat was spamming. You know that was real. They were definitely spamming.
You will be remembered.
Okay, that was kind of a wholesome message. That was a coincidence. The one before was just spam.
I agree. That was indeed trash. Your gameplay, I mean.
7 streaks going out to Finale, Raven Aura, Kuba. There's Kuba, of course. He's in the 7 streaks, of course. Minthos.
Was bet, does count. Pissing on your grave and clapping. That means pee goes all over the place.
Okay. All right then. What the fuck?
You'd absolutely be reading the losses if you won.
I'm reading them, all right? Stop complaining. Metal Bleed with the 7 streak. Horatio. The Recursor. Darsgar, Only High, Disorganizer, Lord Huron.
In 2 years, Dunk stream will be 2 hours yap to 10 minutes TI to 5 hours reading out no better streaks.
Tracito with the 7 streak. Monster Muppets with a 7 streak. Chilado.
I don't know what's this chat thing you keep mentioning. I am the only one making those TTS messages. I am the only one spamming. It was all me, Barry.
Barry? Wait, what?
It was me, Barry. I made them draw Lola Bunny with fewer sexual features so that you wouldn't be horny and reduce your blood flow to make you a millisecond slower. Slow enough for me to kill Iris. Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Look at the other side of the notepad. The other side? What are you talking about? Oh, this side? Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. I agree. It's a good side of the notepad. I agree with this one. Chat, what the hell is this shit? No. Dark matter, you delete this from the internet right now. I will give you 24 hours. And then the internet police show up at your house. The time is ticking. Timer starts now. All right, let's go ahead. Smash? That's what you think whenever you saw that image? Keep it in the DMs. Keep it in the DMs. Who are we showing love to? The other day we were going to show Aqua love, and then you guys decided to raid, I think it was Nina. It was a Japanese Noita streamer's birthday. So that was a good time. That was good times. And then, Yep. Aqua is on. What is he doing right now? Aqua is streaming. You think you want to raid him? We can do it. I'm down for that. Win streaks are dead. Doing what? Doing BU? Is this gonna say doing butt stuff? Moon stuff now it says. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. Hey, don't say huh to me. That's what his title said. His title literally says doing BU ... and then it says moon stuff. Well, I'll send you guys over to Aqua. You can hang out with him. He's playing Noita right now. Read me before you in stream. What's up, Kaj? Because you didn't use the secret lost TI bet. What am I looking at? No. What is this? There we go. See, like a little stack of Reese's. They're motivational Reese's. Dude, one of these times you guys are gonna get me fucking banned on Twitch or some shit. What the fuck? There we go. See, like a little stack of Reese's. They're motivational Reese's. I've got the crown and the the on. Let's do this. Okay. Oh shit. Raid is queued up for Aqua. If you guys don't know, Aqua is part of our community. He is a degenerate though, so feel free to just sweat it up over there. I guess he will accept you immediately. Sometimes when we raid certain targets, I'm always a little nervous about you guys getting too wild because we want to make sure that the streamer is aware that's all in good fun. It's all meant for positive, good love and all that shit. But Aqua's, he's familiar. He's familiar with our sweaty ways, so don't worry. He will not ban you immediately. He will wait until, I don't know, till you get too wild, and then he'll slap maybe a couple people. But you guys can have fun over there, sweat it up, all that stuff. Enjoy hanging out with more Noita. Thanks for the great day of Noita Dunk. See you tomorrow. Later, Test 60. It was good seeing you, man. It was good seeing you. Rio, wait, enjoy the rest of the food, Dunk. Also, fuck you for losing my streak. Oh, come on, man. I got 2 right and 2 wrong. We broke perfectly even. It was a even match today. Even match. Section, good hanging with you, man. Boom, nothing but love, man. Good morning to you. Sorry that you're getting here right at the end. I'm sorry. But I am really hungry. It's been a little over 8 hours, so I want to go get something to eat. Meets you with the random. I'll see you guys in about 15 hours. Yeah? I'll be here in about 15 hours or so. I'm going to go message Solar and work on DunkBot 2.0 and eat some food. Stay sweaty, stay awesome. Thank you for everything, chat. Deuces.